I think all of you need to get lucky today for this role. Hello, all you beautiful people, past, present, and future. Welcome back to Dishonor Among Thieves, our D&D campaign. A lot has happened. We haven't been able to stream for the month due to the whole OGL business. We didn't know how we wanted to go about things. I have the backups on my computer for the previous episodes, which I will upload onto YouTube sporadically throughout February. But for now, everyone roll me for recap and briefly talk about what happened in those few sessions.
Okay.
Here we go.
I remember one time it was in a game I got nothing above 9. I got
I rolled
nothing
4.
above a 9.
4 or 5. Yeah, I'm seeing
that? Are you
I rolled an 18.
Okay, I'm.
Okay.
Alright, so I think Adam got the 4,
I
right?
passed, so it's Adam.
Yeah, Adam.
Todd,
Yeah.
I think y'all's spirit bomb worked really well. And
I haven't
watch
done
what's
this-
gonna
I haven't done
happen.
a recap for like the last 3 episodes.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
luck of the
just
draw.
summarize it.
Just summarize.
We pull straws. It's totally not
'Cause I
rigged.
don't think
So-
those...
So
sorry.
what happened was that we were to essentially we were essentially stealing from what was essentially the royal family of Saphira and her so like his wife, which by the way we failed. We essentially then were forced to basically to participate in a arena style tournament where essentially we were essentially to raise money for a church, which currently right now we are currently taking place after essentially the second round.
Yes.
Very briefly, yes. So all of you are fighting in the name of a church for one of the priestesses of Lumos, and
Willingly.
willingly, yeah, quote unquote.
Quote unquote willingly.
Yes. And I would say currently it is the end of the second round. After Thostal had talked to the group once more, everyone decided to split up. I believe Roos and Adam were going to go search for Emerald, right?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. Tanafi was going to rest, correct?
Yes, take a nap again, for
Alright.
sure, after
And-
eating half of a sandwich.
And Blake, what were you going to do?
Well, didn't we do something? I'm trying to remember. Or was this after all of the last episode?
This is directly after the last episode. So whatever you wanted to do after.
I guess I'll rest so I can.
What?
I guess I'll rest so I can heal up.
Okay.
That's right, we placed a
It's like-
bet too on our own team to see if we can get some extra money.
Yes, you
Right.
did.
Yeah. Oh, what did we bet?
I
10
bet
to,
50 gold for me only.
yeah.
well, not
it
me
was
only,
it was
I
a
bet
10 to
50.
1
Yeah.
in favor of you.
So if I win, I'll get 5. If we win, for placing a bet on our team, I'll get
We'll get-
500
we'll get-
gold from that.
All right. To start off this session,
Yeah.
To start off the session, let's go ahead and start with Blake. Blake, as you are taking a rest, you see a familiar face kind of walk up to you. My, Miss Blake. I didn't think of you as a fighting type. And you do see it is Arcadia. He kind of approaches you.
Yeah. Hey.
Why don't we go ahead and
You
take a
do,
little
yeah.
stroll? There's someone I would love for you to meet.
Well, why do I feel like I might know who it is?
Well, I bet you do. And I don't think you want to go ahead and keep him waiting, now do you?
Okay.
All right.
Lead the way, sir.
All right. He's walking beside you, and he kind of like goes shoulder to shoulder to you, and you feel him rumbling through your bag as it seems like he placed something in there. Thanks to your distraction the other night, and was kind of easy getting that, Don't worry, you can take all the credit.
Oh. Appreciated.
Yeah.
I was almost worried that it wasn't the right place.
Well, I mean, I was hoping you would get it, but that distraction last night, oh man, very, very smart of you.
Yes.
Those Chryslers had
smart.
no idea I was in there.
Totally part of the
Yeah.
plan.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I would
Totally
say,
wasn't by coincidence.
Yeah.
all right.
Totally. I was the total stuff one and only failed because I.
So Arcadia ends up taking you throughout the Coliseum into kind of like one of the not alleyways, but kind of like walkways where no one's there. He kind of looks around. He takes out a stone. He kind of taps it against the wall, and a door appears. Phoom. And then he opens the door. After you.
Thank you, good sir.
He tips his hat, and both of you walk through the door. He shuts it behind him. It's a dark room in here. There's only like one light source coming from the very end, and leaning against the wall is a white tiefling. He stands at about 5'10". He's got short brown hair, one red and black eye, and the other is comprised of just kind of like a normal red iris instead. He has his arms crossed, leaning against the wall, looking at you as you approach. Here he goes. Here you go, Czar. I'm sure that little Miss Blake here has something for you. Do you have what I seek, Blake?
I nod yes and put out. What is it called?
It's the amulet.
I pull out the amulet and give it to my boss.
He ends up approaching. He kind of like takes a look at it and looks back at you. And how did you come about it, Blake? Hopefully the crisis won't too much trouble.
Nah. It was pretty easy. I was close to them due to some other close ones.
Good. Using them as a distraction would very much benefit you in the long run. But I wouldn't get too attached to them. They seem like a reckless bunch.
Who says I was attached?
Well, considering your interactions with them, I would say you have at least affiliation.
Can you turn up your mic quality? I can barely hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I thought he was talking to me.
I thought.
No.
Okay, can you hear
No,
me
I was
now?
talking to Keith. I could barely hear him. It sounds like you're like whispering without whispering.
Sorry, I have a noise gate up. That's probably what it is. Anyway, so he goes to explain. I wouldn't get too attached to that party of yours. I mean, considering how they cooperate, they're more likely to cause their own ruin.
Yeah. Well, I know how to get out of Dodge when I see the end is nigh.
So it would seem. Do you have an estimated time of how long you'll be here?
At this rate, I don't know, 30 episodes, 3 years. What's the difference?
Do you think this is some kind of show, Blake? Because I'm not laughing.
Point is, I don't know. Yeah,
Very well. I would say, given your opportunity, best to head to that mist village and deliver that package. It's quite important for what we have in mind. It's southwest of the Atron, closer to the border of Tracul. You'll know when you see it.
Noted.
And I would get out of that village afterwards. You don't want to stay for what happens next. Is there anything else that...
Blake has this look. Blake has this look of morbid curiosity. What else, sir?
What can you tell me about your group anyway? What...
Well, I got a princess, an ogre princess, who's a thought.
An ogre princess.
Yeah.
I thought she was an orc. I'm going to have to change my notes on that.
Oh, no!
Orc, sorry. Sorry about that.
Half orc.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's some percentage of orc. I don't know if you
There you go.
Well,
There
be
you
that
go.
as it may, it's something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
And what about the others?
There's a cop, quote unquote, cop wolf who's very gun ho.
Yes, yes. I think I know who you're referring to. The so-called knights with values that are muddled in, well, corruption. Alright.
Can't argue with that.
What about the tiefling? The other one.
Don't know much about him, honestly. He keeps to himself. Kind of hate him, though.
Oh? Does he get underneath your skin?
Yeah, a bit. Mostly being a show-off. It's all the women. Hits all the wife. Hits all the wives. For some reason.
And do you think that he's a dangerous man?
To your plans? Maybe.
In
Can't say for
general.
sure. Probably. He's not a pushover.
I
I
see.
doubt any of them are, sir.
That has yet to be seen. Alright. And what can you tell me about the Chrysalis currently?
Sorry, I'm blanking. I'm trying to remember who's who.
Yes, it's not like I have all day.
I know, sir. That's okay. Out of character. That's the
Yeah,
family
Saphira
members.
and
That's it.
Saphira and Kamui's
Oh.
family.
Oh, okay. They have a kid. Probably something of emotional attachment. You know. They also got a dimensional door, which is weird.
Yes, that is quite curious. Anything else?
No, not at the moment, sir.
I see. I'll be sure to take all this information when I meet with the Hakar later in the week. I would say in the meantime, do not get too attached to your current party. And for goodness sake, you need to assert yourself. Otherwise they'll push you over.
Oh. Don't want to make myself too important once I sleeve.
And yet, if you let them trample over you, then what difference is that to dirt?
Touche.
You're dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
I'll see you later at the meeting, Tsar. Of course, Arcadia. Alright. And I would say at this point, Arcadia and yourself kind of like exit the door back into the arena. Well, I hate to cut this conversation short, Miss Blank, but I'm sure that you want to get back to your friends, or at least get yourself a bite to eat or something. Here's 5 gold coins. Get yourself something nice.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the save back there, indirectly.
No question. You're kind of like a daughter to me, you know. Well then, if you need me, I'll be at Maplewood. I'm trying to acquire some land, but it looks like I'm kind of impaired at the moment.
I see.
I'll let you know how that works out later on. Ta-ta, and you see him just kind of...
Luck in that endeavor.
Of course! And you see him just kind of disappear in front of you.
Why is that always so cool?
All right. Let's jump to Tanafi. Tanafi, it's very hard sleeping on these like couches and benches. It's just kind of like with all the noise and such, you can hardly get yourself asleep.
Oh, the noise.
Yeah, there's just like so many people just kind of like talking amongst themselves. You hear the slings of, you know, arrows, and kind of like in the distance you hear like the clings and clangs of swords and steel. And the moment you actually kind of sit up and just take a look at your surroundings, across from you on the opposite side of the wall is a man draped in a black cloak. He's kind of like tossing a coin up in the air, and he's kind of like facing your direction.
Were you like watching me sleep or something? That's really weird.
He doesn't really say anything. He catches the coin in his hand, and he tosses the coin over to you.
Want to catch? Oh, actually, hold on. Let me roll.
Oh, do you want to catch the coin?
I was gonna say I don't want to catch that coin as me personally, but I'm gonna roll just a random d20 to see if Tanafi would be like, "Ooh, coin," and catch it, because
Ooh,
I
coin.
don't want to catch it, but that's me.
Yeah, hey.
Oh my god, I'm reminded of
Okay, Tanafi is really hesitant. She doesn't necessarily catch the coin, but we're gonna say that she does like her boot on it and kind of cover it and slide it closer to her without picking it up. She's like, hopefully that was for me. She's just gonna hide it like she didn't even see that it went over here.
You hear him whisper, "Your luck has run out, and sooner or later, a soul needs to be paid." And the moment someone kind of like walks past you, it's just kind of like a wide boom. He's gone.
With that, I am not picking up that coin now. That seems very strange.
Yeah. The moment you lift up your foot, what's up?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Tanafi, the moment you pick up your foot and you just kind of look down at it, it is a very familiar coin. Roll me a religion check.
Oh, a religion check?
Mhm.
So a -3 to my religion check?
Yeah.
It's not a every day you see a man draped in black clothes toss you a coin. It's totally
Let me
not a
make
stranger
sure that-
danger.
Oh, I only get a -1 to my religion.
Oh yeah, that's
We're
right. You're not.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me-
Yeah. Because
me
you are
roll.
proficient in it.
It's better than
Okay.
A 9.
I would say, given your history, you don't know the major details of the coin, but you do see that it is a face of a woman, and like in the center of it is just kind of like scratched out in the center, as if it was kind of like a sword slash. And you recognize this coin. This is the symbol of Timora.
I don't know how to feel about that. Timora isn't my god anymore.
Oh my god, is it like the fucking... Oh god. I could say something, but I don't know if I should.
Let me see if I consult my god. Is there any beef going on or something? What did Timora do?
You're
What-
trying to consult with your god?
Yeah, so what is that?
Make me another religion, since you're trying to converse
Oh,
with your deity.
Okay. D20 -1.
Alright. Oh,
That's
wow.
a 17.
So your mind gets pulled back as you try to focus, and in your mind you do see on a throne of, you know, skulls and bones and like of different types of animals and even people, you do see a very large orc, kind of like wearing these wolf pauldrons. "It would seems you have summoned me, Tanafi. What can I do for you?"
Yeah, hi, Goddaddy. I'm just curious. Some really shady, character like tossed a coin at me, and like I was gonna keep it, but now I'm not sure if I should. Is like Timora like pissing people off or something, because it looked like they were really mad about it. I don't know, or at least the
Tanafi,
coin was
you
mad.
really don't know what you did?
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about the whole brothel thing? Because, like, we've already been over this, that's why I chose you.
Exactly. You broke an oath with the goddess of luck. And through that, a goddess' scorn is nothing to be ignored. Especially one of Timora's caliber. Because now, following the rest of your days, or until something happens, I don't know. Don't really deal with Timora too much.
Me either.
Well, let's just say all of that bad luck you've been scourging away, well, eventually that bad luck's gonna catch up to you.
Well, wouldn't it just cancel out because, like, I mean, I just have normal person luck now, which is just fate, which is not very lucky.
Well, from here on out, yes, but what happened to all that bad luck that was twisted or just changed by Timora? All of that would be erased.
Therefore non-existent anymore. Cool, that's great. I'm glad to hear that there's no more bad luck now.
No. You misunderstood me. Think of it this way. Have you ever heard of the phrase, what comes around goes around?
Yeah, you're talking about, like, one of them, like, carousel things, right?
In a manner of speaking, yes, but that's not exactly what I mean. I mean that, eventually, that bad luck's going to come back to hit you square in the noggin. And you're not going to like it when it does. Not even I can do something about that.
You're way smarter than you're supposed to be.
Oh, thank you. I do got myself a 7 intelligence out of 20.
I don't know. Can I just push the bad luck onto, like, someone else, like an actual bad guy? Because, like, I'm not really a bad guy.
No, that is true. You're not a bad lady. But you can't just push off luck that has been twisted to favor you and your family.
I mean, I digress. I think I got all the bad luck. I'm technically, like, in jail already. I mean,
Oh, I
can
can tell you
just
for a fact,
divide
that's
it
not
out?
luck. No. That's not luck.
No, it's bad luck.
Oh, that wasn't even luck to begin with. By
What
pushing...
is that, then?
Bad luck is something that happens to you regardless of circumstance. From my observation from up here, there seems to be a plan. Don't know the details because I'm not mortal, but it's not a coincidence that all of you ended up being here in Eden.
I mean, I just figured we all got arrested for some dumb stuff that...
Oh, don't worry, it was definitely dumb. It was definitely unlawful in many ways. Or lawful, depending on how you see it.
I don't think it was very lawful.
Neither do I, but some people think otherwise. But that's what I mean. Even taking the bad luck thing out of the equation, you went and broke an oath with a goddess. A goddess that typically is all about love, affection, happiness, all that such, but she could be very, very scary.
Why can't she just, like, let it go if she's about peace and whatnot? I feel like that's really troublesome on her health if she's really worrying about me of all people.
Well, she could well, I really can't answer that. I don't know too much about Timora, aside from the basics of the whole divine contract thing. So, I will try my best to help you out, but as it seems, best watch your back. Heck, even throw a couple of punches, you know? So, sometimes throwing a punch is the best way to solve an issue.
That's true. I mean, not necessary. I throw punches every once in a while, but fists can only do so much.
Well, then you hit it with a hammer. Or a mace.
That's what I got. That's what I got!
There we go, yeah!
I've been busting faces with that today.
Exactly, you keep on doing that. I mean, that's usually the best way to solve issues if you do not know what the solution is.
Perfect.
Perfect, yes.
Every problem's a nail, so get a hammer.
Every problem with a nail, so grab yourself a giant hammer.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Yes, giant hammer. I am trying to play my game. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, Tanafi, you shouldn't be talking to the aether like that. It's kind of weird.
I just feel like she's got other things to worry about than me. Yeah, I made a brothel, but she has people that know about her, and maybe they found out in a different way than the ethical way or the traditional way or whatever. But, I mean, I did her a favor. I feel like that should cancel out the bad luck.
Well.
The fuck?
Oh, it can't be that logic, but I'm not Time Moore. What she has plans for you, who knows? But I would say, be careful out there. And if you do fight Time Moore, somehow, some way, I don't know if I'll be able to help you. You got maybe a 10% chance to call me out.
I don't want to fight Tamora.
Neither do I. Nothing. Oh, believe me.
I'm
woman's
not looking
scorn is.
to fight her. I want to just, move on with my life. I don't want to fight the bitch.
Well, that's good. Maybe.
Oh damn.
But I'm just saying, be careful. I don't know what else I can do prior than giving you some divine inspiration.
I don't know either, but thanks. I'll leave that coin on the ground. I don't think I want it.
I mean, it's worth maybe about 10 gold pieces. I mean, it's not worth much.
I don't want it.
Okay,
It's
good. It is very
When someone
creepy.
tells you your luck has run out, and then they toss you a coin.
Oh yeah. I saw you were talking to one of them reapers.
A reaper. That's not good. Am I about to die?
Oh, maybe not you.
Oh my fucking god. I have things to say, but I'll save them till the end.
Well, I mean, I would say just be careful. Watch your back. We don't know who that reaper was, but probably not good if he said that.
Probably not. Okay, thanks, God Daddy.
You're welcome.
I'll talk to you later.
Go ahead and punch that dragon in the schnoz for me.
What drag? Oh, the Dragonborn.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Dragonborn.
Okay, I thought... I was afraid that last round would be something different for a second there.
Whoosh, brother.
Alright. Bye! And I'm gonna...
A giant
stop
enemy
talking
spider.
to-
And your mind just kind of went back up. And at this point, you do see Blake kind of like walking up.
Hi. I don't know what else to say.
Bye.
What's up?
What's that on the ground?
It's a cursed coin. Don't touch it. I assume it's cursed anyway. Someone tossed it at me and then told me your luck's gonna run out, and then or something like that, and then just poofed out of existence. And I don't trust it. Now, if really, maybe you should pick it up. I mean, scientifically, if you pick it up, then we can figure out what it is.
Yeah, no. I like money, but I'm not taking money on the ground. That's dirty money.
Oh, you can always wash money, but that might be cursed money, and I don't think you can wash that very well.
Not with that attitude.
Then why don't you do it? Why don't you pick it up?
I'm not a magic person.
Oh,
bored.
you're saying we should
I'm
get
like mid-tier
Ruse to
magic.
pick it up.
And speaking of
Ruse,
which,
let's go get Ruse
Yes.
to pick it up.
Let's.
all right, so Tanafi and Blake are going to go
let's
find
dare him to
Bruce,
pick it
and
up.
this is a good transition to go to Adam and Bruce. So you two are searching for Emerald, right?
Yes.
All right. As you are walking around, you spend this first half hour searching everywhere in this arena. Like, despite as many people as it is, you just do not see Emerald anywhere.
Well, tough luck. Well, anyways, I'm gonna visit the armor shop. I need to get something.
Well, if that's the case, then I might as well get myself some new ornaments as well.
All right. You go to one of the nearby stalls. There's a dwarf there, like several different armors, kind of like hanging on the wall. He looks over at you. Well, greetings. How can I help you?
Well, what you got for studded leather?
Studded leather. Give me 1 second. Jeweled or not jeweled?
Non-jeweled, please.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I will say studded leather is 45 gold pieces.
Very well then. As he's gonna pay that up.
Aye. There you go. Would you like a gift wrap?
No, I'm gonna be needing it.
All right. He exchanges the gold, and he gives you the studded leather. What about you, Mr. Man?
Roos. Just call me Roos.
Roos. What can I help you for?
Yeah, I don't think you happen to have another set of studded leather, do you?
We've got plenty. This is an arena. Many people ask for armors of many kinds.
I would prefer to have at least like a chain shirt, but that's a bit too heavy for me.
All right. Let's see. We've got regular leather. We got studded.
Studded leather would be fun.
All right. 45 gold pieces.
He hands him the 45 gold pieces.
Hey, would you like a gift wrap?
No, I'll be good.
All right. There you go. He gives you. After you exchange the gold, he gives you the armor.
Thank you, sir.
Aye. Be sure to come back to
goes
Pike's
to-
Picks whenever you can.
Okay,
Wow.
sir.
If you don't mind, can I ask you something?
Aye, go ahead, laddie.
Have you seen a female shifter somewhere?
A female shifter? Well, of course, well, I seen a young lass kind of like bawling her eyes out not too long ago.
Do you tell me where she went?
Oh, she went out,
I'm just not
away. I mean, I've been here, I don't know where she went. But I've seen her go to some direction. Probably he ends up pointing to the right of him. Probably that direction. Don't know how far she went.
Bruce, can you try to stall for time? If you can.
How much you gonna pay me?
I'll give you everything I got if you can.
Whoa. Slow your roll. I don't want everything you have. Most of the stuff you have I can't even use.
I'm talking about 55
Pay me
gold.
10 gold pieces later.
20.
You're confusing me. You're
What,
answering me surprised.
what a weird negotiation.
Alright. How about this? 9. Alright?
Give you more money.
Roos looks at him with like a shocked, confused mixture of an expression.
And Pike is looking at you with a confused expression as well. You're very bad at haggling.
Fine, I'll just give you 10. As he's actually gonna hand Bruce 10.
Okay.
Alright then.
By the way, do you have a place that I can change into the studded leather?
We do have some dressing rooms over to the left.
Okay, thank you. He looks into him as he goes into him like, I swear, sometimes I feel like he's dumber than Snaffy. He says that under his breath.
Roast.
All right, Adam, what are you doing?
He's gonna try to see if he can get to that director as best as he can.
All right,
Wait, can't you just sniff her out?
I can't. I don't have any racial abilities that allow me to figure out if he's that.
You're a dog. You're a little dog.
So I would say, Adam, as you're heading towards
That
that direction, you do see that priestess kind of like look towards you. She's like so excited. She actually rushes over to you. She gives you a big hug. Oh, Mr. Adam, thank you so much. Congratulations on your rounds. You all were fantastic.
Yeah. Do I know you?
I'm the priestess you came with.
Oh, sorry. For part of my manners.
Fucking.
Are you okay, Mr. Adam?
No.
Hmm? I mean,
I just lost a good friend.
well, if you have time, you can speak your piece.
Well, I understand that my friend was trying to
Excuse me.
offer protection or trying to offer me an edge of trying to win.
Hmm?
But I misused my words.
Misuse your words in what way?
I got angry, and I caused her to run in fear.
Was it justified?
No. I
Then
did
why
out
do
of-
it?
I was stressed at this point. Ever since I got here, I've been stressed about what's been going on back at home. I was worried about her. I was worried about the others, about my other friends back at home. Worried about their safety. And a few days ago, she just came by. Well, over a few weeks ago, she just arrived, and in the most baffling way possible. And yet, the reason why it was so unjustified was because I was not in the right mind to do it. But
Well, I don't know if you were in the right mind, but you did
wasn't.
use your own mind to make the decision.
I wasn't in the right mind at all,
But you still did it.
and I am ashamed of it.
Then, how do you tend to make up for what you did?
I wanted to at least try to offer a chance to make things right.
Well, whether she does or does not, it's not for me to say. But I would say for this friend to come up and travel to protect you from what I'm hearing, that's something that is very rare to see in people these days. And some people's personalities can clash.
It is true. Sure, she can be sometimes a bit irritating, and sometimes she can, forget to read the room, but I understand what she's trying to do. The thing is, she has done very amazing things for me, like before.
Then perhaps should you read the room, Mr. Adam?
Ooh.
I should have.
And will you do that?
Snap.
Will you try to do that then? From here on forward, not just with your friend, but anyone that you come in contact you. Blind anger can only lead to bad things.
The very first thing. Always analyze every single situation before you make an action.
She kind of takes your hand, just gently. It's easy to get stressed in the lives that we live. It's easy to throw blame at someone or to yell at someone simply because we cannot comprehend what we are going through. But the best thing we can do to help with our problems is to calmly go about things. And even if those stress points keep poking and poking and poking, just you gotta learn to take it slow. To breathe, to think, and not be so hasty in decisions. Because when you rush into things, you might
Things happen.
well, not just that, but good opportunities might be missed. Or, in some cases, worse things happen.
Indeed.
So tell you what, I'll keep a lookout for your friend. What's she look like?
She's got red hair, yellow eyes, and she's about yay high, but
Well, tell you what.
But
I'll keep
if-
an eye out for her.
if you can, just tell her this, that I want to at least thank her for all the time for the things that she gave me for the life that I had before. She did a whole lot for me.
I would say keep that message in your heart until you reunite with her again. May Loomis's light guide you in the direction that you seek.
Indeed.
Good luck in your final round.
Here. Yes, she hands over the piece of the sandwich. You might want to give this to her.
I will. She kind of like wraps it up in a cloth. Just kind of like wraps it up, puts it in her bag.
Thank you.
Everything will be okay, Adam.
I know. I believe that.
Do you though?
I gotta be able to just hold on and stay strong.
Oh, sometimes it's not all about being strong. Go on. The final round's probably going to start very soon. She kind of like points in the direction, and I would say, Roos, what are you doing?
So after doing on his studded leather armor, putting his clothes over it.
Yeah, it's a very nice studded leather. It's kind of like a brownish black. That's kind of like, it's very well fit. It's definitely your size. Pike actually looks over at you and saying, "Ah, look like a true warrior now."
Thanks for the compliment, but I'm far from a warrior.
Well, I mean, you're definitely all geared up for one.
Fair enough.
And I would say, Bruce, at this time you do see Blake and Tanafi just kind of like walking up.
Bruce puts his hands in his pockets and waves at him.
So we found like a magic coin, and we were like, "Hey, we know a magician," and we thought of you. But I didn't bring it
Magic
with me.
coin.
Yeah. I forgot to pick it up. I got too excited. I'm gonna roll deception to see if I can.
Bruce, make it insight versus Tanafi's deception.
Let me see what my deception is real quick. Deception. Oh, I'm not. I'm not proficient in deception.
Oh, this
I
is
mean,
gonna be
it's
great.
still a +2, but I thought I had extra to that one. Whoops, daisy. I should have not deceived. Okay, let me.
Honestly,
Come
you
on.
have a better chance than me.
Wait, application did not respond. Hold on, let me try it again.
Yeah, try it again.
What the heck?
Is it not going
Dice
through?
not offline? It's not letting me.
Are you kidding me? Hang on.
Already.
No. Hang on. It's thinking.
It's same over here. This dice made it typing.
Of course, the one day I want to use it.
I don't even know where my dice are right now. Actually, oh, never mind. I found.
Let's see.
I don't have my.
There you go.
physical
It's
dice
working.
with me at
It's
the
working for
moment.
me at least.
Oh, let me
I
try
still have
again.
try it
my
again.
dice in case.
Well,
Let's try.
let's try it out again.
What the heck? Why doesn't it want to work for me?
I mean, I see it thinking.
Right.
Yeah, I see it typing, but it ain't wanting to do anything.
Thing here. How about everyone else? Can everyone else use it?
Yeah.
Or is it just me and Tanafi?
Let me try. Let's see.
Yeah, give it a go.
Oh.
Blake's got it.
For me.
Why doesn't it want to work for me?
It works
What
for me.
the
So.
heck?
Jade.
What's wrong with us?
Go. I don't know if you have it pulled up, but actually, I'm not doing that since I'm technically streaming my screen. But go to your settings and under accessibility, make sure the legacy input thing is clicked. Clicked.
Legacy input.
Yeah, something like that.
Use-
You know, maybe
Wait, that it's unclicked or not?
give me one.
clicked?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna hide the dice thing so that way I can.
Because this says
Do it.
use the legacy chat input.
Yeah, that's it. Is
But
it?
Is it
says
on the
disabled
account
while
settings or
Yeah, it's on the app settings. Is it off? This.
Yeah, it's off.
Okay, that's weird then.
And I was working earlier. I was using it just fine.
what if we let's like leave Discord and then read and then like
Yeah. Hop out
close
and
the
then hop.
application and jump
Let me
back
come
in?
right back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did just Adam give
I don't
Roos money for no reason since he didn't do it? He didn't stall.
What was that?
I got 19. It's working for me.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Is that without your modifier?
I
Oh,
don't have a
I
modifier.
got a 20.
I don't have modifiers.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
It's working now. All right.
I got it to work finally.
So
don't
I would
know
say-
why.
Honestly, that's the highest roll I could get because I have no modifiers for insight.
All right. So Tanafi, I see you got a dirty 20. What did you get, Roos? 19. Oh man, just a 19. Oh no, that you didn't have your modifier. What's your modifier for insight?
None.
No. Oh, you have no modifier for insight. Okay. So
My
You-
wisdom's 11.
it's kind of strange how Tanafi is wording it, but it could just be Tanafi's way of saying, "Hey, I found something. Can you investigate for me?"
Trust me, bro.
Why do you want me to investigate a coin?
Because
it
I
is-
don't know anything about magic. And Blake, if you're saying something, you have to roll a deception too. You're like, trust me, bro.
Yeah, yeah. If you're going to help out, you need to roll deception.
Okay, I will. Well, I'll
Okay.
say the line as they.
Yep.
Well, she got it from this cloaked figure she said to me. I don't know the full context, but sounds interesting.
I'll roll insight.
That's technically not a lie. I did get it from a cloaked figure.
Well, I don't know if you're lying. And do I do deception?
Yeah, deception. You need to beat
Well, the
19.
good thing is,
I got a 13.
Oh, 13. Excuse me.
13. Well, I'm gonna win regardless because I have a 6
Yeah.
in deception. So-
And I think your
let's just
new
see.
skill can make it a minimum. Oh wow, 24. Yeah.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, I got a minimum of 10, so I was gonna win regardless. Now it's just like so I convinced you very well. It seems.
All right. So Roos, you're kind of like looking at Blake, and Blake seems trustworthy.
Bruce gives like both of them a stare. You've never asked me to reveal anything magic related.
Let's just
Yeah,
call
because
it
there's
team
nothing
bonding.
interesting for you to reveal.
Okay. There'll be a price on it though.
Well, it's a coin that's like, I mean,
We'll
I'm
give
pretty
you
sure
the
it's like
coin.
worth 10 gold. So I mean, if you wanted to sell it, you can sell it instead.
Well, you are asking for my services.
I'm
We want you
technically
to
not
look at it
asking
'cause
you to
we
do
think you'd
anything.
be
I'm giving
interested.
you a gift. It's called a magic coin. You can figure out what the magic is. I just don't know nothing about it. I don't want a magic coin. We don't know magic. Well, not magic tricks. I know magic, but
You just told me you know magic, so why aren't you trying to identify it?
Well,
I
this
don't know
isn't
magic.
our
Do you
type of
Blake.
flavor.
Actually,
Blake.
no, Blake knows more magic than I do.
Oh,
But you're,
But you
you're,
do magic tricks. You do the puppets and the card tricks and stuff. Don't you? do
Magic
coin
tricks
tricks
and
as well?
actual
That's your
magic
thing.
are two entirely different things.
It's
One's
a
meant for
magic
children,
coin.
one's meant
I'm
for
not
fighting.
saying it.
Your field. That's why it's your more field. It's a coin, bro. It's like a card. They're the same thing. Obviously.
This is too much work. I was just gonna let you have the coin. That's just different from asking for services. I'm bored.
Would the Reclaimers enter the final championship arena?
Oh, thank
I
God.
repeat, the Reclaimers go to the championship arena.
You know what? Hold on, before we go, fine.
We don't
Yeah.
have time. We gotta go now.
No. You want me to identify it, right?
I want
You
you
might
to
as well
just
do
take
that.
the magic
think-
coin. It could not be real magic.
So you want me to take it?
It's a magic coin. You do
Yes.
card tricks. Are your cards always magic? Like, isn't it just deception or
What are you,
something like
chicken?
that?
What, are you afraid of a small coin?
No, I'm wary because both of you have never worked together. Ever.
Technically, we work together more than any
Hey,
people
we
do.
have.
Give me one moment. Give me
At
one moment
the
y'all work
Opera
together.
House.
Yeah, at the Opera House, bro. We
Now,
had
did
that
y'all
shit
work
on
together
lockdown while he
accordingly,
was
or did
Adam.
you
Ran
force to
around
work
like a
together?
married couple.
I mean,
We worked together
we work
really
together.
well.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
aren't we all forced to
girlfriends. Not
work
like
together?
girlfriends,
Yeah.
but gal pals.
I wouldn't mind being girlfriend.
How much money do you got?
Is everything with money to you?
Yeah, because I don't do love. I only love money.
It's like
Well,
that,
there's
it's
two
like
things
that
we can
meme
agree
of
on.
me and her.
There's
Like,
one thing
it's
we
the
can agree
joke of
on.
she's sleeping with a
So,
body
if
pillow.
it's if
That's-
this coin, this so-called coin is worth 10 gold pieces, if I sell it, why aren't you keeping it, Nasty?
Because I'm about to win big money when we win. Why do I need 10 gold pieces
Well,
when
then
I'm
you
about
have
to
an
win
extra
500?
you have an extra 10 gold pieces if we win.
I would say
That
Adam at
That's
this
more
requires
point.
money.
the work of having to go and sell it.
Look, just take the coin.
Honestly, fair enough.
I
That
don't
is something
have
you would
it.
say.
You'd have to bring it back, and
Why
like
are you
I
complaining
said,
about free money, bro?
Why are you two seriously fighting now?
Yeah, Adam is back with the group.
I'm
Oh,
not
finally, I can stop doing
fighting.
the charade. All right, let's go.
We gotta
As we
go.
start walking away.
All right.
I got money on this. We can't forfeit
Fine.
now.
All right. So all of you enter.
Me too.
Well, all of you end up going to the door of the championship round, where another woman lies wait. Hello, are you the reclaimers?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we are.
All right. Luckily for you,
we
there's no
are.
special conditions for this round. It's just a straight one-on-one fight, or in this case, your team versus our champion, Thostal.
So
So what's the rules this time? Every
Oh,
fight
wow.
before this had a gimmick.
The only rule is
There
that
is no gimmick. You literally said there's no gimmick.
there are no gimmicks. If you are down, we will not take you out of the battle immediately. However, if you are near death, we will come in and heal you and take you out of the battle. So,
Sounds
clarification, if you were to get a final death saving throw and you fail, the mages will pull you out and heal you instead.
Oh, so it's a bloodbath this
Question.
time.
In a manner of speaking, yes. I mean, aren't all battles bloodbaths?
Key.
Yeah.
True. Key. Did we get healed after the last round? I just thought I
No.
asked now.
No, you did not.
I took a short rest, but I don't
Okay.
think I took any damage last round either, so I think I'm okay.
I chugged
Yeah.
a few
I
pills.
took damage, and I want to heal. And then I got denied my short rest.
All right. I would say, just for brevity, you did take a short rest. If you want to roll your hit die, and since you're a bard, you can roll an additional 1d6 to that.
Okay. Okay, so 3d8 plus.
Yeah, you could do up to
1.
3d8
Okay.
to heal, plus an additional 1d6 for someone to rest.
I took like the rest of my small potions.
3d8.
All right.
I'll just do 1. So
All right.
I only need to heal 4. I got an 885.
885.
21.
All right. You heal up
think-
back to full, I believe.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I only took 4 damage.
All right. Then I would just
I'll just
only
take
roll
back.
the 1 dice then. Yeah, the one of the 8s
Well, I already
or the 5, whichever one.
did.
All right. Is everyone ready for the final round? Any last preparations that need to be done?
Can I use my oh, what's the fuck's it called? My thingy-mabobber to restore some spell slots.
Yes, you can. Your cleric trait. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so it says once per day I can channel to restore proficiency -2 spell slot using a bonus action. Does that mean I get to restore 2 spell slots or a spell slot up to level 2?
So it's basically proficiency bonus, so 2, divided by 2, and so I guess it's 1. You get 1 spell slot that you can restore back.
Oh, okay, so let's see. I gotta open my app because I have it marked how many spells I
Alright.
used so I wouldn't forget over all this time. Okay. I'll figure that one out. I'll just know I can restore a spell slot.
Alright. You got yourself a spell slot. Everyone else?
Ready to do it.
Alright. The woman opens the doors for you as you step in. It is a pretty long hallway leading to the center of the arena. It's very similar to the one in the second round, only there's no anti-magic glyphs in the area. You do see, like, there's tons of people in the stands that, like, roaring, cheering, all very excited, and overhead you do hear Howl and Chuck Howard state the final round. Welcome to the final round of the Contest of Champions! On the southern end, we've got ourselves the Reclaimers, coming in hot with their previous victory. But will they be enough to undertake the champion for 3 years running, the draconic terror of the arena, Thostal? And you see, like, the torches get dimmed, and there's only one light at the end of the other one that kind of like puts a spotlight on this red dragonborn with massive wings that he's just kind of like stretching, just kind of like cracking his neck a little bit. He kind of has his halberd to the side as he walks further, like towards the arena. And give me 1 second. This is just a stock image that I found to best describe him. So I'm gonna show everyone, and then I'll show you guys what he looks like. Da-da-da. This is the best interpretation I could find of him. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's a red
thick.
dragon.
Yeah, he's a red
Yeah.
dragonborn. He's got like these massive wings.
Yeah.
He's got kind of like these robes, kind of like a monk. Very similar to what this image is. He's got like a pauldron on. Not used for any sort of battle purposes, more like decoration. And you can tell that he has some aging to him as he has several scars along his face, his wings, and even his forearms. And so,
If only we had a dragon of our own.
yes, if only. I see you all have made it to the final round.
Oh. Oh shit.
Are you sure you have what it takes to survive this round? There is no dishonor in fleeing now.
I put money on this. I'm gonna fight.
Honestly, if we leave now, we'll have a worse fate when we return.
I'm not willing to quit here.
Then I think it's about time you show me that resolve. As he, like, raises his halberd in a defensive stance, as you can kind of see, like, this reddish aura just kind of appear around him. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final round! And fight! Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh.
Alright,
fun.
here we go.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna
Oh.
Alrighty.
do. We get barred bot ready.
Already, and I'm already getting hay for the bot. Joy.
Let's see.
I think I have a...
Hold on.
Looks like I'm gonna be going last.
No,
Let
I
me
do not.
see. I'm trying to.
Yay, 22.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get the initiative tracker up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have to roll something extra. Hold on. Roll 1 d20 plus. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Oh, god damn it. Oh well. There goes that plan in the bin. Roll 1.
Looks like I'm gonna be going last. Oh boy.
Alright.
Alright, give me just 1 tick.
15. So,
Alright. Hold on to those numbers for me. Da.
yeah.
Alright. Give me just 1 tick. Let me just increase the music a little bit. It's a little bit low on my end. There we go. All right. So, starting from the top, Adam, what did you get?
I rolled 6.
6?
I'm going.
It's okay.
I'm dead last.
It's okay. No harm in that.
Yep.
Blake.
I got a 15.
15. All right. Tanafi.
A 9.
A 9. All right. Let me roll for Slifer.
I got a 22.
All right. 22. All right. All right. So, Roos, it's your turn. You maybe pull up the map for you guys as well.
Like, what's happening in the background?
Oh, I put on
I
some
have
music.
nothing in the background. Yeah, that's not me.
Unless you're hearing like the white noise,
Music's
I think
on.
that's Blake.
Oh, I don't know.
It could be your mic sensitivity, Blake. So
You have like the feedback from the mic or something. Oh no, I don't want to pull up GIMP. No. I'm not doing edits. All right. Let me see. Let me pull up DiceBot again. There we go.
How's that? Is that better? Or is it still there?
Still there.
I don't know how to
yeah,
fix
still
it.
there. It's
All right. I don't
Let's
think it's
see.
going to be too bad. I mean, I've learned to just, you know.
Is this better?
White noise.
Or
Yeah, it's just
worse?
white noise.
Oh, I don't really hear it as much, so I'm gonna say it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Well,
All right.
well, I guess I'm going without a helmet ear headset, so hey.
Yeah. I will say, just to describe, like, what Thostal is doing, you see him take a defensive stance, and he's preparing to dodge.
Hmm.
Can it dodge? Coward. No.
so he's going. So he goes first.
Bruce,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
Bruce goes
movie
first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Excuse me.
All right. What you got, Bruce?
I want to go
Oh, there we
3
go.
squares to the left and 2 squares down.
3 squares
No,
to the
3
left,
squares
2
left.
let's see.
You
One,
can-
3
two,
squares
three.
left, 1 square down, 1
Okay.
square left.
Okay, right here?
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be 25% of my movement.
All right. You mean 25 feet of movement?
Why are you getting...
Right, my bad.
It's okay.
How far away is he from me right now?
Let me check. He should be about 20 feet, 25. He is 25.
Alright, I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right. You see him just. You see, like, his aura just kind of, like, envelop his body, and as he kind of, like, moves his legs, like his right leg behind him, his left leg in front, he is preparing to dodge again. And he's gonna hold his action. Alright. Slifer is going to.
It's on the tracker.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
on
I
the
just
tracker.
had to make sure that who is who. All right.
Okay.
So Slifer is actually going to go ahead and move over here. He is going to go ahead and try to attack with his sonic blades with disadvantage because he is dodging. Oh yeah, you see him just toss the dagger, and without a second thought, the blade of his halberd just cuts it in half. Ting. All
I
right.
thought we were gonna see some Ultra Instinct shit. He was
I
like,
mean, maybe. All right. Next in the order is Blake. It's your turn. What you doing?
okay. So I have to go back a little bit. When the Dragonborn flexed his massive wings, Blake got intimidated. So I had
Yep.
to roll Wisdom save. That was my roll before.
Yeah, roll your wisdom save
But
if you haven't
sadly,
already.
or fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you see it, she got a 19.
You know, despite
I
your insecurities, you are able to push through them. Right? You listen to what Azarius had told you.
Yeah. So I guess I'll move to the left.
All right. How many
Kinda,
spaces?
Like probably like up to Slifer, but like hold on.
That's to the right.
It's like on like the top left of Adam.
Top left of Adam.
Top
There you go.
left. Yeah,
Okay.
like
You skirt around Adam.
there. Yeah. And I guess I'll hit him with a vicious mockery.
All right. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Hitting-
He got a dirty 20.
Okay, so-
What do you say to him to mock him?
Are you sure those wings aren't for compensating for something down below?
Funny. I
Jesus.
would say the same to you, being a wingless tiefling.
Like emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Alright. You still got a bonus action. What do you want to do?
I'm trying. I guess I'll. What can I do for my bonus action? Can I prepare to dodge or?
No.
on my inspired?
Unless you are a monk, you are not able. A monk or rogue, you
Okay.
cannot prepare a dodge. Or, excuse
Okay.
me, just a monk.
Okay, I guess I'll just end because I don't think my inspire is useful while he's in dodge mode.
Alright. Next up, we got Tanafi.
I don't know what dodge does.
Basically, any attack rolls made against him have disadvantage.
Attack rolls? Just
Yeah.
attack rolls?
Attack rolls, yes. So if you want to use, say, Guiding Bolt, it will be made with disadvantage. Or, say, you want to hit with melee, it's disadvantage. So anything that requires a d20 roll to hit.
I'm going to... As long as he's willing, I'm going to give guidance to Adam.
Alright, Adam. You see Tanafi extend her hand outward as a small wave of divine energy courses through you. You now have a d4 to add to any roll.
Okay.
Is it... I think it's... It says can roll d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check. Is that also like a hit check as well? Like,
Oh,
what's
excuse
an
me.
ability
Does it
check?
just say ability check?
Yeah, what's an ability check? I might
Basically,
change that.
just kind of like for athletics, acrobatics, anything that.
Okay.
All right.
I was reading it again. I just saw add a d4 to a roll, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I read it some more. I'm like,
Yeah,
that
I thought.
doesn't sound very helpful.
Yeah, I thought it was like a mini blast, but I guess it's kind of not. It's a little bit more restricting. And remember, you could use that as a reaction for certain events.
Actually, I do have bless, so let me see if bless
All
would
right.
be more.
Yeah.
I'm going to instead. I will bless Adam as well as Blake and Ruth.
Adam, Blake, and
So
Roos.
this is add a d4 to an attack roller saving throw. So you
All
can
right.
choose either or. So now you have a d4. Mostly because I'm afraid to attack this guy. And that's all I'll do
All right.
there.
Tanafi waves her hand, and Adam, Blake, Roos, all of you feel an enlightenment of an orcish god. And you now have a d4.
Alright.
Alright, and I believe, is that your turn, Tanafi?
Technically, yeah. I think I'll
Alright.
save my bonus actions for now, just in case.
Alright,
Or
Adam.
bonus anything.
Okay. Adam, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on the
Alright.
Dragonborn.
No, Zephyr Strike is not a thing that you can use on a person. It basically applies a buff to yourself.
Okay, so that's fine. I am then going to use an action to attempt to hit with the crossbow.
Alright, roll with disadvantage, please.
All right then. So
Let's see.
2d20, right?
Yeah. 2d20 plus whatever your to hit is.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 6. So
Alright.
that would be a
14.
yeah, it's 14 to hit.
Alright, 14 does not hit. As you go to fire your crossbow bolt, he kind of like takes the halberd and he just kind of like stops the arrow. He kind of like turns it with the arrow and just kind of like lays the arrow point upward, on the ground.
Okay. It doesn't matter because whether I hit or miss, I get a 30-foot movement speed on top of my regular movement.
Alright.
And
Alright.
I am going to use that to get beside Slifer.
Alright, like right here or the opposite end?
The opposite end, and probably a little bit
Alright.
further.
Kind of like right here?
Yeah.
Alright.
And that will be ending my turn.
Alright. Back up to Bruce. What you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Bruce?
Hello.
Oh no, did we lose Bruce?
His mic's off. That's why.
No! Okay. Your mic's off, buddy. I don't know if you could hear us.
Yeah, they said give him a minute.
Oh, okay, I didn't see.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. Sorry,
It's okay.
talking with someone. All right. I am now. Okay. Bruce is going to kind of. I don't know if the monk I can see, but he's going to kind of fiddle with his hands a bit
Mm-hmm.
as he's going to slip down one of his deck of illusion cards in his coat hand for his long sleeve shirt.
Alright.
And he's going to hold that there, making some like weird hand gestures.
Alright. You're just
As
kind of
he's
like.
going to use his bonus action to dash,
Alright.
and he's going to move 1, 2.
There you go. Here's the roller if you want to figure out where exactly.
I'd say all the way up to like the top left side of where the corner is from the drink.
Top left-hand corner of what?
Top left-hand corner from Mr. Dragonborn.
Okay, top left-hand corner right there.
A little bit ways away.
Alright, right here.
2 more squares.
Kind of like right here.
Yeah,
Alright,
you had.
there we go.
And one question:
Answer.
if I drop the card, does it activate?
It's more like you like toss the card outward and then the illusion springs up from it. And then he will need to
But
make
if
an
I just like
investigation.
drop it,
It's up to you whether or not you want to activate it right there. You will face through it. It's not like it's a perfect illusion.
oh, definitely not. I'll end my turn right there.
Alright. You see him just kind of like closing his eyes as you see him just kind of like not taking his defensive stance anymore, and he is actually going to go ahead and rush towards Blake first. He's going to make an attack roll against you.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh man, you're lucky. So he goes to stab you with the rapier, but you just kind of dodge out of the way, and he's going to come up and try to make a second one. Oh wow, he's not hitting. So you are just dodging his hits left and right, boom, boom, as he is swinging
Blake's
his halberd
like
around.
so terrified. She's
Yeah.
just like.
So close. Then you see that same aura just kind of envelop around him again as he is taking a defensive stance. And that'll be his turn.
God damn it.
Defensive stance, does that mean they're dodging again?
Yep, they are dodging again.
Oh my god.
I also just realized I screwed up. It says that you have a bit of I should have set for a strike. I can do it once per time. I can only do this once. I could give myself advantage on one attack roll.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, the
So
more
I
you
gotta make
know.
it count.
Alright, Slifer's turn. So, Slifer is going to try to move forward, but you see Thostal kind of like take his rapier, and he's going to use his reaction to make an attack against him. And sadly, Slifer does get hit with that juicy D10.
He gets poked.
It's a halberd.
Yeah, halberd. Alright. Slifer ends up taking... let me see. 6 points is damage as he gets caught in the foot, and his movement speed is reduced to 0, so he cannot move any further. Alright, maybe just see. Slifer has taken 6 damage. Alright, that'll be Slifer's turn. And then, Blake, it's your turn.
Oh.
This very intimidating Dragonborn is in front of you, trying to swing his halberd.
As long as I don't move, he can't counterattack me, right?
He just used his reaction, so you will not take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. So I could try to attack, which probably be more pointless. Probably, I think my best bet is to do a mockery.
Alright.
That's the only, because at the very least it's neutral. Unless he has high wisdom, which would be like, whoops.
Alright, you going to go for Vicious Mockery?
Yeah, I mean, that's the one with the least things against me.
I mean,
That I
saving
don't
throw
know.
is different from attack roll, so that's a benefit on your end.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what do you say to him?
Well, I don't know. Are you just gonna play defensive the whole time, or are you gonna actually fight?
Are you
Some
actually
champ you are.
Are you actually going to fight me, or be passive like a scared hare? You got a nat 20.
Looks like goddamn.
Okay.
All right.
Looks like god. Are you sure he's not doing vicious mockery back to me?
Sadly, he does not have Vicious Mockery. It would be funny though.
He's like,
It's like he's deflecting all your insults back at you.
You can tell by his demeanor, he has heard his fair share of insults. You still have your bonus action and your
Yeah.
movement.
I guess I will. I guess I will. I'm trying to think. I guess I'll get some distance if there's no point in me. Well, actually, yeah, I'll move away a bit.
All right, where do you want to move?
Tanafi.
Near Tanafi?
Like
All right.
to the left of Tanafi.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want him to slap me.
That's fair. And is that your turn?
Yeah, kill the fox. I'll be fine with that.
Oh, come on. Stuff is not that bad. Wow. All right, Tanafi, it's your
better him
turn.
than me.
Okay, I'm going to use Toll the Dead on him.
Is that a wisdom save?
He's gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. He got a 2, so he fails.
Oh,
so,
come on.
Yeah. He has not taken damage yet, but
So it would be D8 instead.
yeah. Yeah, he hasn't taken damage yet. So
yeah. This would be the first time he's taken damage.
I am trying to give damage in order to make more use of it
Yeah.
later. A 3. So a
All
little
right.
bit. Not a lot of bit, but it'll work.
You poke him.
All right. So
Oh,
Tanafi.
and sorry. Oh, I also wanted to move
Yeah.
afterwards because
Okay.
I didn't want to be right next to
That's
him.
fine. Where do you want to move?
Let's see. Where do I want to move?
Yeah, let me get the roller.
Gonna move.
You've got
let's
30 feet.
say, let's move about. So diagonally, let's move like 1, 2, 3, and then back to the left one.
And back to the left.
Oh, not back. Sorry, to the left. I shouldn't have said back to the left. Let's move to the left one.
Okay, to the left one, right there.
Yeah. I'll
Alright.
just go there. That way, in case he comes after one, maybe it'll be a little too far away to come after me afterwards. We'll see. We'll see.
Yes, Tanafi, as you're running that direction, you take your holy symbol, you hold it up, and a like spectral bell hangs over Thostal as a ding. He kind of like holds his head a little bit, just kind of like a slight migraine or such, and like you stand by.
I think might be all I can do. Let me
Yeah.
glance at my.
I think you have a
I don't wanna
bonus action.
use- I do have a bonus action. We're gonna say that I mean, I'm gonna hold off on spells. I only have 3 spell slots at the moment, so I want to make sure that when I do use them, he's better off being hit by them. We'll see. We'll see. I'll hold off for now. That's what I'll just do for now.
All right.
Bonus action. Nothing. It's
Okay.
nothing.
Nothing. It's nothing. Bonus action, nothing.
Nothing. I do
Adam,
nothing.
I believe it's your turn. What are you doing?
Yep. I'm gonna use a bit of my movement to move 1 square up.
Okay.
No, just
No, just 1
directly
square up. Okay.
And I am going to take. Oh shoot, never mind. I am actually going to cast. I'm going to cast Thorn Whip at him.
All right. Is that what range is that? I think it's 10 feet, right?
30 feet. It's
30 feet. Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to use my Zephyr Strike to make this a normal roll.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right.
Get BDSM in this.
So roll 1d20
All right.
plus. Hold on, just to make sure I don't get this wrong. Okay, that's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay, so this does get infected by the by Zephyr Strike.
Okay. And Zephyr striking. Let me actually read what it does. Give me a second.
It does an additional 1d8 force damage.
It has to be a weapon attack. You're using a
Okay.
spell attack.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. So it's gonna be doing 1d6 piercing,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be pulled 10 feet closer towards me.
Okay.
Because it's larger, smaller.
I mean, I see you want to fight Thostal, but we'll do that. Boom. Let me make that
That's gonna
save.
be 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing. Does he need to make a save?
No, he does not need to make a save. He is automatically pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Let me take a look. You said Thorn Whip?
Yep, Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip. Here we go. 5e. Make a melee spell attack. Alright, there is no save. Alright. He gets pulled 10 feet closer to you. As you kind of like wrap it around his halberd, you kind of like pull him forward. And he's right
You're
next
not
to
getting
Slifer.
anywhere.
I see you want to be the one to fight me. Alright. I have my eyes set on you next.
I'll be looking forward to it. As he's speaking that in Draconic to him. And
Alright.
he is actually, and because of it, he's actually going to use the rest of his movement to try and get some distance from him.
Alright.
So I would have only 15 feet of movement.
Alright. Where are you moving to?
Let's move 3 squares up directly,
Alright. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
and that is going to be the end of my turn. I do not have anything useful for my bonus action.
Okay. Roos, it's back up to you, buddy. What are you doing?
Alright. Can I make a perception check on what he has on his body
Go
in
for
terms
it.
of stuff and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I don't think I have any bonuses, but let me double check. No, I do not. Okay. So this is going to be a flat roll.
Alright.
15.
15. You can see that he doesn't really have much on him. He's wearing like simple garb, almost kind of like a gi, almost, and he has his halberd. You do see just kind of like menagerie beads, just kind of like dangling on off the side, like maybe for decoration and such.
So nothing noteworthy.
Nothing noteworthy.
Alright. So... I'm going to use my bonus action.
What was that?
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash, which gives me 60 feet.
Okay, what are you moving to?
1, 2, 3,
There you go. I've
4
got
to the right,
4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
2 down.
All right. All right.
How much movement does that use?
That's, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You move 25. You,
Extra point down.
He is actually going to use his reaction to make an attack against you, Roos, since you are within 10 feet of him. Does... I gotta see what his to hit is. Does a 17 hit you?
Wait, yes it does.
Alright, maybe roll that close to 10. You take 4 points of damage and your speed is reduced to 0.
Oh,
I should have saved Hellish Rebuke for this. Daggone. Alright. Reduces my hit points to 0, huh?
No, not hit points. It's speed.
My
Reduces your
speed.
speed to 0.
Isn't he supposed to be near me?
Yes, but because he's wielding a halberd, has a reach of 10
He
feet, he
stops
could hit you.
Alright. He's gonna throw a fire shot at him.
Alright, go for it. Roll to hit.
You do have your bless still, so
yeah. Haven't used any concentration spells, so you're good.
I am using a concentration spell right now, which is my Zephyr Strike.
Yeah, that doesn't count for you. It's my concentration, not yours.
Right.
I got a 10.
A 10. You see that when you go to hit Thostal, you can see your flames just kind of like wrapping around his very skin, as if like his scales are preventing him from getting damaged.
Okay.
Alright. Is that all you're doing, buddy?
Alright, use my... Yeah, no, I can't do nothing.
Alright. Next in the initiative order is Thostal. So Thostal is going to say to all of you, I think it's about time that I, well, finish this. And you see him just kind of make an attack against Slifer. 19 hits. Slifer, well, I mean, he's not rolling half for his damage today. So Slifer takes 4 points of damage. Oops, not 4 total. 10 total. Alright. And then, since he's mobile, he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So he's going to go ahead and fly towards Adam and make 3 attacks against you, Adam, using his
3 attacks.
flurry of blows.
Oh boy. Okay.
Alright. Where's that other D20? I had another D20 here. Oh, there it is. There you go. Alright. 15.
Misses.
Okay. 23.
That hits.
And a 10.
That misses. So I'm gonna be hit for only one. So I'm gonna be hit for
Yep.
once.
You'll be hit with just the 1. So let me roll that D10. Alright, you take 12 points of piercing damage as he goes to fly towards you. And he kind of like takes his halberd, he just kind of like slashes upward towards the bottom of your neck. And when he goes to make his...
I'm going to use my reaction to do instinctual dodge.
Alright, so you can cut that damage in half.
No, it only makes me roll only 1d6 to reduce damage. So.
Alright, roll that d6.
5 points of damage. So
Alright.
So that is reduced to.
So 12 minus 5.
That would basically be about 7.
Yep, that's 7.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
So as he flies towards you, he thinks he gets a good hit in, but you kind of instinctively dodge out of the way. However, you get hit in the collarbone. And when he goes to make his second attack, you duck underneath him, and then...
I don't have a description.
What was that?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I thought you were saying something. Anyway, so you kind of like duck out of the way of his other 2 attacks. And then he is going to use the remainder of his movement to go up near Roos.
Because of mobile, he doesn't protect. He doesn't trigger opportunity attacks.
Correct. All right, and that's his
Okay.
turn. So he's not. He doesn't have his dodge active, so you can't attack him normally now.
Okay.
So now it's Slifer's turn, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, Slifer. Slifer is going to go ahead and toss a blade at him. That actually hits. Wow, good on you, Slifer. All right, that doesn't really hit all that well. As he kind of takes his sonic dagger, he tosses at him. It kind of like hits his wing, and he's taking 4 damage. All right. Da-da-da. Good on you, Slifer. All right, and that's going to be Slifer's turn. Back down to Blake.
Great. What do I do? I'm like, Mocker's not helping me. I think he has too high a wisdom for me to do anything to him. With it.
He does have good comebacks.
And my only other idea. Yeah. I guess I'll ask this. Is can I do a perception check on the halberd? To see what it's made of?
Sure, go for it.
Or okay, just because like that's the only other idea I have at the moment. That's the only one that's like, hey, this might be a decent idea. But then again, kind of his attribute, it might not be that good. No, hold on, 3. All right, let's see. 13. That probably not that good.
13, you can tell that the blade is not made from a traditional metal. It's kind of like this emerald color, only it's a little bit lighter, and it doesn't provoke a shine to it. It's kind of like a dull stone.
I guess I'll move closer to the Nafi.
Alright. Yeah,
I can't-
Tanafi, protect me.
Well, more like it's like I probably want to be closer, just so. And then I guess I'll just hit him.
Hit him with what?
I don't know.
Take your time, bud.
Like the only other idea is barbs, but I don't think it works that well when he just like I'll just fly across. I'll just not be here. I guess I'll just go with mockery. I'll just keep trying to insult him to death. I'll either wear down his patience.
What do you say as your mockery?
Oh fuck! Did I finally get him?
No, I mean, you have to, it's part of the spell. You use your verbal, you have to insult him. That's mockery, you know? It's part of the spell.
Okay, well, yeah. I guess, now I'm on the spot. Now I can't think of anything. God damn it. Trying to think. Yeah.
Just call him a name. You don't have to think of something fancy.
Well, I just think of something that's good. Yeah. That's a nice halberd. It'll be good when it'll be useful when you have to wave the white flag.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's
a good one.
There you go.
It's funny. You say that I'll use my halberd as a white flag, and yet you're always pale in the face. Is it cowardice? He succeeded.
Are we sure we shouldn't just let these two just battle each other like the battle of insults?
He succeeded with a 21.
God damn it! God.
That was a good one, Blake. That was a good one.
Okay. Okay, he has to have high wisdom at this point, because there's no way he
I
could
mean,
have gotten 20 like.
I don't think that's true because when I
It
used
is.
my bells, he got a 2. So
It's all
Well,
down.
I mean-
It's all down to dice.
Well, every time still, it's like either he really is not affected.
I would say keep in mind, he is a monk.
Monks naturally
specialize.
have high wisdom.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's also what increases their armor.
All right. Is that all you can do, Blake?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll go to the floor. Curl.
You're just kneeling by
That's not
Tanafi,
actu-
just
that's
crying.
That's not actually what happens. But that's kind of what she's feeling. She's
Alright.
like, I'm useless.
Tanafi, you see Blake groveling a little bit.
Any intrusive thoughts are flooding in.
Like the look of I'm useless here. I have no purpose. What is my life? I can't mock him to death. My only trick doesn't work. What am I just here just to suffer? Just to suffer.
All right, Tanafi, what are you doing?
I'll cast my. Is he in the air right now, or was he just
No,
flying?
it's more like he used his wings to give himself momentum. He is on the ground right now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use a spiritual weapon then.
Oh, nice. Let me see.
I'll
Oh, thank
conjure
God.
that,
Do-do-do.
and then let me.
There you go.
roll the-
So where do you want your spiritual weapon?
On top of him, and with
Okay,
your rules,
bonk.
I can hit him with it.
Yes, you
So,
can.
let me look real quick.
Yep, it's part of the bonus action. You can make an attack roll against him with it.
My spell casting
Oh.
modifier is my. Is that my proficiency modifier then?
Spellcasting is basically spellcasting modifier. That should be
Yeah,
your
so-
wisdom modifier.
Okay, so I think I was doing it differently before because I have my spell attack, but then I have my proficiency attack. So I wasn't sure if
So
it was my spell or proficiency because it says to use my spell casting ability modifier, and I think I was getting confused when you were explaining. So I
Okay,
used my
so-
+2, not my +5.
So, to put it simply, to hit, it's your spell attack, meaning proficiency plus wisdom modifier.
Oh, so that's 2 hits.
Yes, and the
but
damage is your wisdom
it's-
modifier.
Okay, that's so. In the past, sorry, we won by me accidentally adding 3 more points of damage.
mean, it's
because I
fine.
got confused. But okay, so now
know.
that I know, okay, so
Yeah,
to hit, add a +5,
Yep.
and then to damage, I add a +2. Okay.
exactly.
Wait, +5 to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah, my spellcasting modifier is a +5.
Did that would become +7?
no, it's
Spell-
proficiency
spell-
bonus plus wisdom modifier.
If your wisdom is a +5, then it would become +7 because your proficiency bonus.
Her wisdom is not a +5.
My spell attack's already at combined, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be automatic. Tanafi
Yeah.
doesn't have 20 wisdom.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then that makes me that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So your wisdom
Yeah,
is
yeah.
+3.
It combined it already for me on
Yeah.
the app. So
Okay, so your
that's
wisdom is
what-
+3.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
All
Yes.
right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm learning a
gonna-
lot.
All right.
22.
22 definitely hits.
Roll d8 plus 2.
Hold on.
Okay, he's gonna take 4 points of damage, and then that was my bonus action.
Yes,
so as my
that is.
action, I'm gonna use Toll the Dead. So wisdom
right.
save, please.
Wisdom save. All right. Does a 13 make it?
I don't think it does. Hold on, let me check real quick.
Yeah,
I don't think it does.
maybe not.
Oh,
So you're,
fuck!
so
It
you-
is a 13.
Oh,
God
he
damn
just
it.
barely makes it then. He got a
Okay, then
13 on the
he-
die roll.
It doesn't say anything about taking half, so
Okay.
he won't take any damage from that.
All right. So you
Damn it!
you summon your mace right behind him. It hits him in the back, like where the wings are, kind of. You could hear that just like crack. It's very very faint crack as it just bonks the back, and then he notices the hammer, and then when he takes a look above him, there's those bells again, and he just moves out of the way a little bit.
Okay. Damn. Alright, cool beans. That's all I can do.
All right. Back over to Adam. What are you doing?
okay. So seeing the situation, I am going to take a few bits of the blood I have that I dropped, and I'm actually going to use the summon ability.
Oh.
The summon ability?
Yes. Remember?
Yes. We didn't speak about the origin, but I would say we'll go into detail about how that is at a much later
Yep.
date when
Yep.
Akami
Yep,
comes back.
so So like he's gonna take a sheet with like his right with his right hand. And he's gonna slam his hand to the ground. He's gonna say, "Fine then, you want to get rough?" And he's actually then gonna look up to the Dragonborn. He's gonna say in Draconic, "Then let's get rough." And he's gonna summon it.
All right, so I would say at this
Rough.
point, from the blood, it kind of like reacts
Ruffy.
with your hand, and your hand starts to glow a blue color that's kind of like in shape of a small dragon. As from that glyph, it kind of like creates that dragon right in front of you. It's not a large one; it's just kind of like a small wyvern almost, as it flaps in the air. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep, I'm going to summon it in cold. Gonna be in cold.
Give me
So
1 second. Let me see if I can find a good Drake icon to put.
there was that one I did send you.
Yeah, but I'm just talking like just like a general thing. There we
Okay.
go.
And it says I could summon it in up to 30 feet away from me.
All right, where do you want it?
I'm gonna summon it actually about like 10 feet away from Thordor.
Thostal.
Yeah, from Thostal.
All right.
I'm gonna have the Drake face him. So
Well, I can't really do that because because of that, but you know that he's facing.
yep. Okay. I'm going to use my so that uses my action. I'm going to take my time to. I'm gonna use my movement to try to give myself some distance to get towards Slifer.
All right, so kind of like right here.
Yes.
All right.
And so the Drake takes its turn immediately after mine.
All right.
So I'm gonna have him actually move 5 feet closer to obviously to Thostal.
All right.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to let him make an attack.
You mean? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Go for it. Wait a minute. Yeah, you use your action to summon, and then bonus action to attack. Okay.
Yep. So this is gonna be. That's an 8 to hit.
At 8 to hit. So the Drake ends up flying towards it, but Thostal looks like he's seen his fair share of combat. So he kind of like takes the Drake, he takes the bottom of his halberd, he just pushes the Drake down, kind of like collides it to the ground. For
Alright.
someone who claims to have power, you decide to use my own kin against me. How does...
At least he's more of a friend than you are.
Are you sure about that? Throwing him away so easily, I see.
Ask him. And that is going to end my turn.
Alright. Back up to the top of Roos.
So he decided to get away from me.
Well, I mean, he's in front of you right now. Thostal is.
Oh. Would it be worth it? I'm sorry, I'm thinking in my head, that's why I'm being so silent.
Oh no, take your time.
To keep in mind, Oris, you still have your bless, so.
Yeah, I know, I'm saving it for when I would really need it. On one hand, I could drop the card, but on the other hand, well, that's kind of going to be useless. Okay.
Hit him real good.
You know what? Alright. Roos is gonna...
Stab him.
Yes, he's gonna stab him with his rake.
Alright, go for it.
Can't really think of anything else to do. Like kind of place between a hard rock and a
And a
a
dragon.
soft dragon. That's a 15.
15 does not hit.
Still
What do
have
you
your
use?
bless.
Did you use bless?
Why not?
You're not gonna use it?
All right.
I said why not?
Oh, why
Oh,
not?
okay.
Okay.
Okay, why not? Okay, so you're gonna use it.
Two.
That's a 17 then.
17 does not hit. As you go
Of course.
to pierce the rapier at him, he takes a step to the left. He kind of like twirls the blade a little bit and just kind of like recoils it away from him. All right. Is that all you're going to do?
Alright. Well, no, I'm gonna use disengage and get as far away from him as possible.
All right. Where do you want to move?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 back, 1 to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to the left. All right. All right. Is that all you can do?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So now it is Thostal's turn. He is going to take a look at the drink. He's going to make one attack against him.
Alright.
Does an 18 hit.
That does hit.
All right. He ends up taking 12 points of damage as Thostal like takes the halberd and he just kind of like stabs downward at it, recoils it,
Okay.
and then he is going to go ahead and fly over to you, Wolf.
Okay.
And he is going to go use Flurry of Blows. He gets those other 3 attacks.
A flurry blow can only ever trigger if you actually make a hit, or if you only ever make it a strike against him.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure he just needs to make a attack. Let me see.
It has to be immediately after you take the attack action.
And he did take the attack action.
Okay then.
When he moved,
Yep.
then attack.
So that was a
But you moved in it. But then you moved after, so that's not immediate after.
Let's not get all royal in
yeah,
here.
please don't. Let me read it, so that way. Let's see.
I understand this is a tough battle and he's kind of infuriating, but what makes it fun?
Yeah.
He's called the champion of arena for a reason.
You can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action. He hasn't used his bonus action yet, so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. He's going to use his remaining 3 attacks against you, Wolf. All right. Let me see. First one is an 8.
That misses.
Second one is a 21.
That hits.
Third one is... Math is hard, guys. 25.
That hits. So
Alright.
I'm taking 2 different hits.
Yes. 2d10. Alright. So, Wolf, you take 19 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage as he goes to hit you with his
19
halberd.
points of bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning and piercing. That's because he's using his halberd, and then he's going to make unarmed attacks.
Okay then.
Alright. So he ends up piercing forward with his halberd. He retracts it, and then he uses his momentum to kick you in the guts, and then do a roundhouse kick against your face.
Okay.
And then that will be his turn.
Alright then.
Alright. Slifer's turn. Let's see. Slifer is going to make a melee attack against him, and if it hits, sneak attack because Adam's there. It actually does hit. All right, he gets sneak attack.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So that's
I think
3.
we might have to start actually work together for once.
You know, you should have been working together the whole time.
Well, to be fair, we're kind of like, yeah.
All right. So that's 12 points of damage against the dude. Right, as Slifer actually takes a sonic blade, he kind of like stabs the wing. You see Thostal kind of like recoil a little bit. He looks back at Slifer. 12 damage. All right. And that will be Slifer's turn. Next up, we got Blake.
Okay. Alright. So. Alright. Adam, can you do. How confident are you in hitting him?
I got
Critical
one
range.
shot. I only got one shot with this. If I miss, then it's over. for me, essentially.
Would you like to be inspired? Since I got 3 of them left.
I
So.
pretty much would like to take that at least.
Okay, I'll donate and inspire, so you can have at least a slightly better. Tanafi, you have something to say?
I was gonna say you might. I don't know if you used it yet, but I'm pretty sure what I have to do next is it doesn't say concentration, but I feel like it's concentration, so
what's the
lesson's
spell?
gonna go away soon. It's my channel divinity, my bomb of peace.
Channel Divinity is not a concentration, I don't think.
Never mind, you guys are fine.
Let me see. What's it called?
Bomb of peace.
Alright.
Like I'm
Well,
already
I
down
don't
to
really have
I'm down to
anything.
like 5 hit points, so
You'll be fine.
Oh,
Let's see. Balm of Peace. Here we go. It is not concentration.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then. You guys are fine.
alright.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've used my bonus action. I don't really. I guess I'll move closer, like probably near where all the summons are.
Alright. 5,
Closer
10,
to them.
15, 20. So right here.
Hold on.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
just not. I don't want to be in stabbing. I don't want to be in stabbing.
You
Yeah,
won't-
you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That hammer's mine, so don't worry.
Okay. I know. I guess Tanafi, you go after me, right? You're the second last. Or
Yeah.
do you already go?
What do you want? Oh, you want me to do something?
Well, I was like, okay, you're gonna probably heal Adam,
I'm
or you'd
gonna
be way better at it.
I'm gonna run past Ruse, and I'm
Oh.
gonna run past. I'm gonna try. So if I go, hold on, 5, 10, or 15.
Hang on, I got the roller.
Oh, I can't.
You
Shit,
are
hold on.
40
I
feet from him.
can't. Shit. I don't think I have anything that affects
40.
my movement either. Well, shit, I might not be able to do that just yet. Adam's way too far away. I was gonna try and heal Adam with Bomb of Peace while also trying to heal anyone that needed it, but
Let me see.
I will have to cast.
Okay, from what I'm looking at this, as an action, you can move up to your speed without provoking an opportunity attack when... Okay, you did. Yeah, you need to be 5 feet of them. I thought it was like
Yeah.
a ranged thing. Alright.
It's fine.
Yeah, I
I'm
have
gonna.
to be 5 feet from them. They're a little too far away from
Okay.
me, so I can't.
'Cause, like-
I can't get over there.
It's fine. I got like one move, so
Okay.
Well, we
Yeah.
don't want you to die because either.
Yeah.
well, here's the like if this move hits, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, but we could have the move hit, and then you could take more hits,
That's true.
or do more.
I can
Yeah.
heal him on my next turn a little bit. Were you going to give me something to add to
Okay.
that?
Well, I already used my inspire, but
Oh, okay. I
what
wasn't
I was
sure.
gonna say
Oh,
is
you were asking if
if you have
you
something,
needed.
You could try healing the Drake, which is a little bit more reachable.
well,
I'm
Well,
sorry, your dragon means nothing to me.
It does have a few strikes.
At the end of the day, the dragon's not going home with us. It's you. So.
I think, yeah, the priority I would say is you guys, not a summonable dragon.
yeah, okay.
All right then.
Anyway, back to what my thinking.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still your
sorry,
turn,
What I was
yes.
asking
Mhm.
Tanafi is if you have something else you could do, namely of the damaging the annoying monk variety,
so-
I could heal. If
Well,
you don't, then
Well, what we have to do is that we have to pin him down.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. That sounds scary.
Well, we have
especially-
to.
No,
I don't have to do anything. But I do have my spiritual weapon, so I can do hit.
yeah, you can move your spiritual weapon.
I can move that.
You can,
and
yes.
I can technically use Toll the Dead again as a cantrip without using spell slots instead of
Mhm.
healing if you heal. But I also can use healing word if I need to.
Okay. I think I kind of know what I want to do.
Okay.
Alright, I think I know. I'm going to cast a spell. that
I'm sorry.
what?
I was gonna ask a question, but didn't talk. Go ahead.
Well, what are you asking? Because I was about to do my move.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you choose acrobatics to disarm a person, or is it just pure strength?
I think it's just to disarm is a strength-based move, so it would require a strength
Well, to
check.
hold down, kind of like using.
Yeah, it would be, I think, athletics. Acrobatics is more like moving around, whereas I would think athletics is kind of like, grappling, holding, that sort of thing, along with
Yeah.
like running, jumping, that sort of thing.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Sorry, Blake.
Okay. Anyway, no worries. I'm trying to be a team player because that's my one job as Bard. I have to play ball.
Cheerleader Blake, woo!
Anyway, okay. So I think what I'll do is I want to cast Fairy Fire.
Oh,
That will
alright.
make it. Well, that will make it easier to hit him.
Yes.
That's kind of how it works. So that will help make Adam's plan work better. And also,
Okay.
if Roos wants to hit him, then yeah. Or even Tanafi wants to hit him. So yeah. So I think that's just better.
Alright. So is that what you're going to do, Fairy Fire?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
let-
I'll do Fairy Fire.
Let me make that save.
Oh, he has to do a save.
I think it's a save, just to see if it affects him. I'll double check.
What kind of save?
I think it might be a
Wait,
dexterity. I think it's a dexterity.
I'm
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity?
I'm just double checking
Yeah.
right now just to make
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm
Yeah, it's
doing.
a
Yep,
dexterity
dexterity.
throw. I have it up.
Alright,
I
thank
have it up.
goodness. I thought it was going to be another wisdom. Alright,
God.
so that is. That is a 19.
Oh fuck. Does that mean it fails?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
whatever your spell save is, if it's over that amount, then yes.
If it's exact
Spell
or
save
over, then
is-
it's
Yeah.
a fail.
15.
No, if it's
Fuck.
exact, it's
Yeah.
exact or over, it succeeds. Anything below that, it fails.
It's 15.
Alright. So you go to conjure this, wisp of light near Thostal, but it seems as though that magic is just kind of, warping around him. That aura is just kind of keeping him, from not necessarily being unaffected, but it just gives him a strong resilience.
God, can this man not make my job? Why does he make my job harder? God damn it! would've-
You're trying, bud. You're trying. Is that all you can
He has
do?
everything better than me. Yeah, I'll just go fight.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
All right, Tanafi, what are you doing?
No, I can't. Yes, you can. No, I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Was
Oh wait.
The only
Alright.
thing I'm better at
Never
is
mind.
getting bitches. I don't.
All
But
right,
that's probably because he doesn't
So-
care.
Tanafi.
do you choose Fairy Fire over healing then? Or did you do both?
I didn't do heal. I can't do both. Can I?
Okay, I wasn't
Also,
sure if you healed.
Healing
or
word
not.
is a bonus action.
Yeah, no, I was.
Bonus action to give me inspire.
Okay, I was just making sure that
I
they
did
didn't
notice
heal and.
Okay.
Because I was just gonna do some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Healing
Well, that's why I
word.
asked, because I would have done the healing first and then over fair.
I still
fire.
got one minor potion, like 1 weak potion, 2 mediums on me, so I'll be good.
I got nothing,
what-
so
What's your guys' health at then?
I'm at 5.
18 out of 22.
Okay, you're getting a healing spell whether you like it or not, bro. Okay.
Fine.
Me?
Yeah,
Heal
you.
Adam. That's the one.
Okay,
Okay.
so creature of your choice which you can see regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier, which is my +2, correct?
Yeah, +2.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I would love to add that +5, but can't cheat. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
Yeah. Hey, no worries. I mean, it's something to get used to.
Oh wait, is it? Did I say D6? Yeah, no, D4. God damn it.
D4.
Okay, hold on. D4
Yeah, take your time.
plus. Well, I guess it technically is a D6, but at least it's a guaranteed +2. Oh, wonderful! You get 3 hit points back.
Hey, you only
And
need
then-
1 to survive.
You know what? That is 1 away from max.
There we go. That is true. No, I rolled a 1 and then +2. So,
Wait, hold on. Haley, we're at 60 feet.
And
I'm only 40, 50 feet away.
You could have got me, and I could have probably taken another hit.
That's for you, bro!
Oh, that was for me.
that was for you.
Yes!
Yes.
Okay, so how much did I heal?
Oh, I
3?
thought that was for me.
No,
Okay.
no.
So-
You're good. I'm
so
giving it to
I-
Adam.
So I get 3 hit points back.
Yes, you do.
She's
Yeah.
giving it to the guy who's just been. Like,
You're
I'm
like,
not giving it to
Well,
the guy.
the reason why I asked is like, oh, are you giving that to me? You said, yeah, you need it.
I think it was
No,
just.
I thought Adam said that. I thought Adam was saying because I responded to the wormwood
I sound
potion or
completely
whatever
different.
potion they had, and they're like, "I'd be good," and I said, "Nah, bro, you're getting a healing potion whether you like it or not healing potion. You're getting a healing spell whether you like it or not."
To Rose.
That's fine. It's not gonna be enough for me to survive another hit, so.
Okay, yeah. So
Be
you're
grateful.
getting, and then I'm using my bonus action to move my hammer, mace, whatever the hell weapon I conjured to hit dragon guy
All
in
right.
the face.
Boom.
Wait, hold on. Haley, where is the bonus action already?
Oh yeah,
Ah,
that's right. You
God
did.
damn it!
You did use your bonus action.
I didn't know it was a fucking bonus action. Fuck. Hold on 1 second then. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
Let's see.
I don't think I've ever heard you curse
I cuss all the time.
out loud.
She does.
Well, out loud.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean
say
like out
goddamn
loud.
Time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I can do that one.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe? God!
It's
Damn
times
it!
like these,
No.
I wish we weren't
You
down
okay?
for it.
I can't do prayer or healing either because it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to spend 10 rounds in combat charging it up.
Fine. I'll just use Toll the Dead then on him instead. We'll
Alright.
just do that.
Maybe make
So
that
wisdom save, hopefully it
4 on the
fails.
die. It does fail.
On these nuts. Okay, let me go roll that. Roll, and he's taking damage, so D12.
D12. Woo!
7 points of damage.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty good.
God damn.
All right.
That whole round made me mad.
Yeah. So Tanafi, your bell hovers overhead, ding, 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 as you see Thostal holding his head, and that same bell is actually healing Adam to an extent.
Oh, sweet.
You know, just for
Heck
flavor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
Alright.
nice.
Is that all you can do, Tanafi?
Yes, that is both my bonus action and actual action.
All right, Mr. Adam, it's your turn. What you doing?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Maybe I
what?
should move a little bit. Sorry.
yeah,
Maybe
that's
I
fine.
should-
Make it
sorry. Let me
Here.
move like 3 squares to the right, just so I
There we
can
go.
move in a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
3.
Oh, wait a minute.
So,
1, 2,
I
3. Yeah,
am-
there we go. You're there.
So
Okay,
I am
so-
inspired. Sorry,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Move me 1 more, not 3
One
counting
more?
the one I was in.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go.
There we go. Sorry.
Thank you. It's okay.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Yep. Go for it, buddy.
Okay, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike. This ends my concentration on Zephyr Strike.
That's a strength save, right?
No, it's only whenever I hit. And I'm going to use my Rapier to make an attack.
You go for it.
Okay, here we go. The roll of the century.
I'll be back in a second.
Woo, go Adam,
So,
go.
Please. Big damage. Big damage.
Yeah, it is still a saving throw if
14.
you hit.
Okay, so 14. I'm going to use my Bless and also my Inspiration.
All right, go for it.
So I have 1d4 to my because of Bless. That's a 1.
All right.
15. Okay, now for the Inspiration. 2.
Oh, that's not enough.
Oh no.
That,
damn it.
that is not enough. So,
And you used your
I got
bless.
nothing.
So-
That's it. I got
so
nothing.
Adam, you go to use your ensnare and strike, but he grabs your hand and he looks down at you and saying, "You speak of teamwork, yet it seems like you're the only one you're reliant to work on." And he tosses your hand away.
So, shit. I got nothing.
All right.
I'm all out. Like, if I try to move, like, that's an opportunity attack. So,
Back
either
up.
way, like, I am entirely out.
Back up to the top of Roos.
Oh yeah.
I hate
Rose,
I
do
just-
something, please.
You're fine, bud. You're fine. Look, it's all good fun.
Rose,
All right.
hey, Adam.
How far?
Look
how
on the
far away
bright
is he
side.
away from me?
At least you contributed.
He
I
is
nothing.
20 feet away from you,
All I
Roos.
contributed was doing emotion. Yeah.
Does it count as flanking if
Adam,
two
don't-
people are
don't
surrounding
feel
him, or does it have to be three?
Flanking will give you a +2 to hit, and I would say that. What's the question?
Does it have to be three people around him to count as flanking?
No, it's
Or
just
is
as long
it-
as one person is on the opposite end of him. So you could either go.
Wait, hold on. Would that basically mean that I'm already flanking Slifer? Thanks to Slifer.
Well, yeah, technically yes.
So then that would have been a +2 to hit on top of it.
Well, yes.
So then that roll would have then become a hit.
I would say since we've already declared that a miss, we'll remember it for the next time.
All right.
All right.
Trust me, that happened to me.
Yeah.
If
I-
he lives, that's
I forgot something stupid.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're just moving forward. We'll go ahead and remember it.
Okay.
Please, Bruce,
Wait.
do something. At least do more
Wait.
than me. I've done nothing.
Can I remote activate my card?
By remote activate, you mean just kind of like toss it, or?
Remote activate, as in I can snap my fingers and it comes out.
Oh, yes, you can.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so... Okay, so what I'm gonna do
All right.
is first, how far away is Slifer from me?
Slifer is about 20 feet as well.
Alright, so I don't cost my movement speed. Wait, no, he has that 10-foot thing.
Yes.
That ain't gonna work. Wait, he's 20 feet away.
He is. Both of them are 20 feet away from what the ruler is showing. Thostal was 20, and
My
Slifer
mage
was
hand can go 60 feet, let's go.
20. All right. So what's the
So I'm
plan?
gonna take my mage hand, I'm gonna,
Mm-hmm.
Bruce is gonna put his hand behind his back, kind of
Okay.
flick his card down, give it to mage.
All right.
And he's gonna put it in, he's gonna put it in the Drake's kind of robe.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to lower a sleight of hand for that?
I would say he's kind of focused on Adam and Slifer, so no, you don't need to.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that. You see this, like, I don't know if people can see it, but like this little card kind of just floating through the air by its own. He's gonna put the card face backwards on the back of his neck, kind of like wedging between his robes.
Okay.
Like on the
And
back
he's-
of his collar.
Yeah. And he's going to use his actual movement to move up to him and make an attack with his chance of flanking.
Okay, so you're moving up to him?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to use his reaction, since you're within 10 feet of him. He's going to try to make an attack against you.
Wait.
Does a 25 hit you, buddy?
Why do you ask me that?
Because it is force. It's force of habit.
Wait, hold on. Like, it wouldn't actually, it wouldn't trigger
Being
opportunity
polite.
attack. It wouldn't trigger opportunity attack unless he is running away from him.
It is. Let me look at the rules. I'm pretty sure is that whenever they come within the attack radius of him, he can use a reaction to make an attack.
That's only accessible if you have full arm master.
He does have Polearm Master.
Okay, then.
All right. So
That's how I knew it.
so anyway, 25 hits. He's gonna do his attack. you take 11 points of piercing, and your speed is reduced to 0. As he
man.
catches you in the corner of the
Freaking
eye.
gouge me.
He takes his halberd, he flips it backwards, and he just stabs backward. And he stabs you kind of like in the chest area. Alright.
Can I do something
What
that
is-
can go for the rule of cool?
What is the idea?
As he's going to stab me, can I
Mhm.
just grab his halberd and wrap my 2 tails around it to hold it in place?
Make me a strength check.
Please succeed. This would be so cool if it does happen. He'll also get advantage, right? Since he can't use his weapon.
Okay, what's the question?
So since I'm holding his weapon, would that give other people advantage? Since he's technically kind of restrained.
I would say it would give him disadvantage on attacks using the halberd, since you are holding it.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, he's not. It's not like he's like, oh no, I can't let go of my halberd.
I mean, he could let go,
Dodge.
but he might just try to fling you around, like, go and spin you around. Woo, woo, woo.
16.
16? Well, you are one lucky son of a gun. As he goes to pierce you, you get the idea to wrap your tail around the halberd. You have a nice, firm grip on it.
Oh, come on now. You can't even pull away from a squabble like me?
Well, I would say I'm pretty impressed.
Oh, what can I say? I can be one lucky son of a bitch.
Well, you're going to need more than luck to win this one. Alright,
Indeed.
so,
We
As
don't
he's
say
going to
luck.
snap his, as he's going to use his bonus action to snap his
shit.
fingers and activate the card behind him. And I
alright.
do have my deck of cards with me, so I'm going to draw.
Okay, so where's the card at so I know where to, like, activate the illusion?
The card is right behind his neck.
Right behind Thostal's neck or your neck? Just
Thostal's neck.
Thostal neck. Okay. Alright.
The dragon.
So, what is the effect? So I know what to look up.
So, I don't have my book with me. I can't look up,
Is it the Deck of Illusions?
Yeah, deck of illusions.
Okay. So you didn't draw from the top last time. I still have that result. So if I'll let you decide. Did you want to draw a different card or did you want to use the one that I had selected prior? Meaning, like, I saw what you did, but you decided against using it in the first round of combat or the arena.
If you would allow me, I would like to actually use that card.
Use that card? Alright. So, so you activate the magic of that card. It starts to glow a little bit, and an assassin appears right behind Thostal. Give me 1 second.
Please, I know it's like a small chance, but I'm begging.
Alright. Maybe just... There we go. Maybe flip him. There we go. There's the assassin.
Oh god, this
He's
guy
dri-
is back.
No, different
He's
guy.
back.
Different guy. Like this assassin, like the stereotypical
Oh, it's
assassin
his
you could
cousin.
think of, is right behind Thostal. All right,
It's
is that
his cousin.
maybe? Is that your turn,
Just
Bruce?
like cloak, face mask, all that.
Yeah. Is that all you can do, bud?
I still have my actions.
Oh, okay, go for it.
I'm going to use flame shot
All right,
or flame bolt.
firebolt.
Yep, and since
Alright.
it is not 5 feet, I do not get disadvantage.
No, you do not get disadvantage. You are free to shoot at him.
Come on,
Is it,
hit,
doesn't the
hit.
firebolt-
22! 22!
22 hits. That being said, don't roll for damage because I'll tell you what happens. As you go to fire your firebolt towards him, you see that the flames kind of get absorbed within his scales.
Oh,
As
fuck,
in, his
don't
scales
tell
glow a
me.
little bit.
Did you forget?
No.
Well, if that's gonna happen, then I can just
So,
use
I
flame
will-
of Fergie's and take the flame right back.
Yes. I will let you know, now that you have seen firsthand, he is immune to fire damage.
Then,
Oh,
if
okay.
that's
Oh,
the
thank
case, then
God.
I'm gonna raise
That's not-
myself in
that's not
flames
evil.
with my flames of Fergie's.
All right. Boom! Like a swirl of flame appears by your feet.
I'm gonna
Oh,
double
thank God.
check
I was like,
real quick.
no,
Mhm.
don't be.
If you want to make the
like,
saving throw
why
against
would I
illusion, I'm
like,
gonna double check about something because I can't remember if it
Okay.
has the effect of blinding or is it just light.
Well, I think the illusion. Like, I need to roll an investigation check to see if he can tell if it is an illusion or not.
Yeah.
All right. And what is your spell save DC? That's going to determine like what the save is, if he makes it or not.
14.
He actually fails with a 13.
Yes!
All right.
It worked! It worked!
So on his turn, he is actually going to look behind him. He's going to try to make an attack against the illusion.
Unarmed or with his halberd? Because his halberd's kind of...
Yeah, he's going to try to like hit him with his fist. However, he sees that his fist goes through the guy. Very clever to use illusions against me. I would say
Yeah, but... It distracted you.
that is true.
He's gonna wink at Slifer behind him.
That is true. And you can kind of see like the key flowing around his fist as he is going to use yet another flurry of blows. All right. So he's going to make one attack against.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't
Yes.
his halberd essentially under lock, so he wouldn't have been able to use the attack?
He still can hit with his fist.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, he
Yes.
just has fist, feet,
It's
a
not fun.
ginormous tail.
Yes, his halberd is being held together by Roos's tail, so he's using his fist to attack.
All right.
All right. One attack against you, Roos. I mean,
He
not
does
Roos.
get
Not.
burned, by the way. If he is attacked.
I can't even speak. One attack against you, Roos. One attack against you, Wolf, and one attack against Slifer. So,
By the way, I just want to say, since he has to get close to me, he is going to take damage.
yes, he does. He is going to be able to take the damage. It's a fire damage, because remember, he is immune to it.
If it is.
Okay.
So it does nothing.
Yeah, you're kind of just like, yeah, kind
Alright.
of.
He goes to punch Slifer, but Slifer kind of like takes his like sonic dagger and just kind of like repels it. Let's see. He's going to go for you, Wolf. Does a 22 hit? I imagine it does.
That hits.
All right. So
That's gonna whatever damage you roll, it's probably gonna put you unconscious.
maybe not because he only deals 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he punches you against the jaw.
That puts me at 2 hit points left.
Yes. And then now he's gonna
Jesus.
head
Thank
over to
God.
Roos, and he's gonna
That
try to
triggers
attack him.
opportunity attack for me.
Nope, he's mobile. Remember that.
Oh yeah, right.
Yes. All right.
God damn it.
So Roos, does
I
a
hate
13
combo.
hit you?
Huh?
Does a 13 hit you, Roos?
No, it does not.
Oh, so
Can I do
you're
something cool?
Yeah, go for it.
As he goes to punch me, kind of like acrobatically flip myself over and kind of land on his halberd and give a smug smile to his face.
Yes. And you know what? I would say that you kind of like take your foot, you kind of like push the halberd down, and you disarm him. I will say, because that was pretty cool, I will allow that.
I give him a freaking smug ass smile.
Wow. You definitely have skill about you. Alright, so that'll be Thostal's turn. And now...
I'm more than just a pretty face.
Alright. So Slifer
That's what she
is
Please,
gonna
kill this
miss. As Slifer tries to stab, you see not Thostal stab. Slifer goes to stab Thostal, but Thostal kind of like decks him in the nose. Ugh, ow. Ow.
He's like holding his fox
This man
nose.
is useless.
What are you talking about? He did 12 damage
He's
to
like
him.
fucking Jace.
He's not
like
that
Jace
bad.
from Dragon Ball when Goku punches him in
Oh,
the face.
oh no.
Just that fucking-
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, kind of. Yes.
But
maybe.
think of it this way.
That's-
You have to have a full arm weapon to be able to activate full arm mastery.
Yes, that is true.
So I disarmed him.
You disarmed him, so he doesn't have his polearm mastery anymore, which is great. At least for right now, unless he tries to pick it up. But let's be real. It's much cooler if he just kind of results to his fist instead. So that's Slifer's turn.
Honestly,
Yeah,
if he dropped his weapon and just like practice. And I was like, all right, fine. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm going. And, yeah, no. The man
Alright.
dropped his line of defense. We don't mess with him anymore.
All right, Blake, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. How far away is he?
From you, I think no more than 20 feet. He is 20 feet.
Okay, he can't hit me. I
Current-
can get in range to
Yeah,
hit
you
him.
you can hit him if you want, but he does not have his 10-foot attack range, nor can he make
Yeah,
reaction hit against you.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking hit him so I can actually say I contribute to this thing.
Come on,
besides
you did
doing
good so
self
far.
damage to my-
Just go for it.
Yeah, I've done good. I've said things and they didn't work. Alright, so I have to. What do I have to roll again? It's been so long since I actually did damage.
All right.
Hold on, so I have to roll a. I have to roll a d20, right? Or
Yeah, roll to hit 1d20
right.
plus whatever your rapier is to hit.
Oh shit. That my bad. The so it'd be. That would be hold on. That would be what is it? Fuck. It would be dexterity, right?
So to hit for your rapier with your stats, it's a +3.
Okay.
So 1d20 plus 3.
Hold on. Sorry.
No, take your time.
1d20 plus 3. Okay, come on. Big number.
You
Big
got
number,
this, you got
big
this.
Number. 15.
So
Probably.
you go to so you go to stab him with the
Alright.
rapier, but you can see like he recoils his wing inward and it just kind of like dings off of his scales. Ding.
It's like, God damn it. It's like, no.
Hey, you're doing good. You're doing good. Is that all you can do?
I've done nothing. Well, I can only do my bonus action, which
Alright.
I don't know who to. Well, I have 2 more inspire. Who thinks they can use my inspire to actually do something of importance?
I got an idea next once it comes my turn.
I also got
I'm
another idea.
I'm going to need it.
I also got another idea as well, but it's way too risky. But but it's a huge risk for me.
Okay, what is your plan, Ruse? Because I'm not, you know.
So, what I'm going to do is when it comes my turn, use my bonus action to disengage
Okay.
while dragging his halberd with me.
Oh, okay. So you're dragging the halberd
to get
with
his
you.
rapier far away from him.
Okay.
All right.
And I have
Okay.
30 feet of movement, so I
So
can
you-
move pretty far.
So you're gonna move 30 feet away.
Yeah, 30 feet,
Alright,
feet
so-
back.
All right. So
30
you'll be
feet back.
right there.
Wait.
Hmm?
Yeah, well, it's still my turn.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. Oh yeah. That's right. It is still Blake's
Yeah, I
turn.
said
I'm
like, when
sorry.
it comes my turn. I was explaining my plan.
Wow. I am so sorry, Blake.
Yeah.
Bad DM.
No, that's fine.
I'm gonna
that's
do
fine.
that.
I'm actually. Okay. Okay, I don't see how
And-
my inspire would help besides you move more.
Well, there may be a
No.
strength check because I am using my tails. Dude, would
Well,
that
just
require a
pick it
strength
up.
check?
You will need to make an
Would that
opposing. Well, he's not holding it anymore, so you don't need to make
No.
a strength check. So.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's. I would also like it for the healing potion that I'm gonna use after I drag it.
All right. But anyway, Blake.
Well, no, I'm gonna just take the dodge action if that's gonna be the case.
All right.
Well, I did also say I had a plan as well.
All right.
Well. Well, all right.
I recommend you
You're
only have
healing,
2,
'cause-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have 2.
Let's save them.
I only have 2
For now.
inspire.
You
Well,
want to
I'm
save them
like-
for now?
Well, I mean, like, this is the last round. I could probably, unless Key wants to be an asshole. Like, hey, there's a bonus round.
No. This is the final round of the tournament. That's it. After this,
Okay.
you're
I
good.
guess. Okay, so I guess Tanafi, would you want the inspired to heal Adam? 'Cause
Would
he's
I be able
probably-
to add it to the heal amount?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be able, since everyone's so close together and that guy can't take an opportunity attack to get me from 10 feet away right now, I was going to use my bomb and peace this round and just pass by every one of you fuckers, whether you need to heal or not.
All right,
So-
you
I
can
am
use it to
definitely
heal.
gonna do it this time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm at 7 hit points.
Okay.
I'm at
Yeah.
2.
Okay. So,
I'll be
so
able
I'll
to do
give
that.
I'll give Tanafi the inspire because that would probably
And
help
that can
out
add
more
to the
most
heal?
people.
Yes.
Okay, I was just wanting
Yeah.
to make sure because I didn't want you to waste your inspire dice. Or
Yeah,
whatnot.
I'm using the new rules to apply it to damage or
Yeah.
healing.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually, the D4 that Tanafi gave me, that's for
Are you
damage,
winning,
right?
son?
It doesn't-
That's to hit. It's not to damage.
It's the hit or saving throws.
Oh, okay. I could have used it then. I
Yeah,
guess.
remember that for future rounds.
God damn it.
It's
Oh,
okay.
Is their turn
Yeah.
over? No, I'm kidding. Is their turn over? No.
Yeah,
kidding,
yeah.
I'm kidding. If they
Yeah, I
did
said-
damage, you
I-
could have
I've done
just threw a
everything I
D4
could.
in there.
All right, so Tanafi, I believe it's your turn now.
Okay, so you did
Yeah,
give me that
Tanafi.
inspire, right?
Yeah, I gave you.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave
I'm
you
gonna
one
go-
like precious inspire.
I'm gonna go diagonally
Just
to
like-
the right and up, and then I'm gonna
Right.
go that way. Then I'm gonna go diagonally down, and then diagonally up again. So I want to
There
pass
you go.
by Roos. I want to pass by everyone. So
Everyone.
everyone's gonna get it.
All right.
Every one of you is gonna get some, not the way that you want it to. All right,
What?
so I'm gonna roll.
You know,
Alright.
You know, I was first imagining like the spinning attack from Frontier, but then now I'm imagining Tanafi like touching everyone. Just like touching.
This actually does
Laughing
actually,
asses.
this actually probably might work.
Yes, so we're gonna
Yeah.
do.
Well,
So
I'll
my
save you
wisdom
from being
modifier.
So
yeah.
I did have another
And then
idea.
Bruce played
So like I know my turn is up next.
Yeah.
I was going to attempt to thorn whip him like one more time. This would forcefully trigger both Roos and Slifer to make opportunity attacks. Since it would be pulling him essentially like literally 10 feet closer to me, I could take one final hit if for whatever Tanafi heals
That's
me.
assuming you hit.
That's right. That's assuming if I hit, but I have a +7 to hit, so it is a good chance.
Good chance, but a good chance doesn't matter. You have to hit or crit or just
Okay,
not.
Exactly. Like if it does hit, but if
Yes.
it does hit, that we could definitely get a good amount of damage in.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll the normal, and then I'll roll the D4 as
Alright.
well, and then add it together because I don't know how to add 2 dice rolls together unless it's just plus.
You
another
just
dice.
type 1d4 plus like whatever else. So you just kind
Oh,
of
so
like
I
do it
can
separate.
do plus. So I can do my 2d6 plus 3 plus
Yeah, plus 1d.
1d4.
Yeah,
Do I have to put a space in between them, or?
it's just kind of like you type it out, like 1d4 space plus space, and then anything else you type. Here you go. I could give you an example.
Oh, so I have to do.
Let me see.
I'm just gonna do them separate because I'm getting confused now.
Hang on.
Too
There you
much
go.
math.
It's like that.
So I get.
Okay, so everyone's gonna. Oh my God! Everyone's getting 13 points. I don't know why
Woo!
that rolled such. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No.
That's mine. I
Yeah,
just
you
wanted to show you.
Why'd you do? Oh, mine's. Okay, it's better than yours, but I rolled a
Yeah.
2 and a 1 somehow. That's ass. Wait, yeah. Okay, so everyone's getting. No, why is it such ass? What? I want to use yours. Everyone's getting 14 points.
Nah, I'm sorry, Tanafi.
Everyone gets 14 points. I stole Claude's rule.
No. Everyone gets 10.
I
That's
would
still a
win
lot, but
So
everyone
14
gets
hit
10.
points.
Darn, foiled
no.
again.
Okay, so we only get 10.
Yeah,
so,
10. Yeah, just 10.
So I went. Right now I need to get myself.
I mean, 10's not that bad.
No, it's pretty good.
10's a pretty good healing, you know?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
If only I can. Yeah.
I
If only I could
also.
go over, I would do 32 hit points.
Okay, I'm not done. I want to move my
Right.
hammer to Dragon Guy, and I want to try
20,
and
10,
boop in.
15, 20, 20. Yep, go ahead. Try to boop.
Okay. So we're gonna roll a
Please,
D20
just knock
plus
this dragon
5.
down. He's just...
22.
22 hits.
Okay, roll.
Woo!
Actually,
D-
hold on. Key, can I ask something? So,
Go.
does the spiritual weapon count as a weapon attack?
It's a melee. I think it's a
It's
melee,
a melee spell attack.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Because that was actually going to be because if it was going to be considered a weapon attack, I could have used my Drake Companion to make it an infused strike on top.
Yeah, it's just a melee spell attack because
yeah.
it's technically a
Alright.
conjuration.
All right.
And 9 points of damage!
9 points of damage. All right. Good job, Tanafi. Woo.
He's
That
dead,
hand was
right? I
flying
killed him,
apart.
right? I dealt the
So-
final blow. He's dead.
While everyone, I will say, while everyone is distracting him, like you see, like him tangling with Slifer, like Bruce is stealing the halberd, and Blake is doing what Blake does best.
He's running his ass away.
Tanafi, you kind of like find a sweet spot. You hit the back of his wing, boom, like where a massive scar is, and I would say he takes a deep breath in, breathe out, and then he looks over at the announcer. I yield. The battle goes to these few.
Yeah.
I just got 500 points!
We have our winner! The Reclaimers are the champions
so
of the
sorry.
arena! Everyone is clapping for you. Everyone is
I'm sorry,
cheering
no,
on
man.
you.
I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, sorry. Did I scare someone?
No, my friend was right beside me, and I was laying on my bed, and I screamed right in his ear.
Woo! So Thostal, like, you see his weapon, like, magically glow and appear right back in his hand. He puts it away. And then, and to the winners of the arena, 20,000 gold pieces to these fine individuals. And you see one person come up with the bag. Thostal is kind of like walking up toward them. He whispers something in her ear. And she actually walks over. She goes to Tanafi. And she hands you the bag, Tanafi.
All for me? What?
Oh
I'm
no.
so
And you
happy.
see Thostal exit the arena.
Wait, Thostal.
Don't.
As if she said she's gonna walk over to him, and he's actually gonna hold a hand out. He's gonna say, "You know what? You're not so bad after all."
I wish I
Talk to
could
me again.
say the same for you, but congratulations.
Hey,
Ooh.
you hit me pretty good.
I would say there's a lot that you have to learn, Mr. Wolf. But I would
There's
say
a lot.
it's... But are you willing to learn it? That's the thing.
I definitely am.
You know, saying and doing are two different things. I look forward to seeing what you actually do with it. And he shakes your hand. And he walks away.
Snappy's seeing so much gold right now.
And at this point, you do see, like, that priestess kind of, like, smile. She's, like, hugging each and every one of you, saying, oh, all of you were fantastic. Oh, my goodness.
This
Words-
is new.
Yeah, the words cannot explain, like, my joy right now. I'm very thankful of Lumos for sending you all to me. And you will be fairly compensated, of course, splitting the funds up evenly between the church, you know, Eternal's Rest, and whatever. I'm too excited, I can't even think. Whatever Saphira's giving you the portion of.
Oh, that's right. This is it, all my money. And she hands the bag over to you while a tear is just falling out of the corner of her eye.
But she puts a hand on your shoulder, Tanafi. It's okay. You did great. There's no need to cry.
It's like if Tanafi was giving up a child.
Yeah, yeah.
That's her reaction.
I
She's
should
like,
have bet 100 gold instead of
He's like,
50.
Bruce, Bruce kind of looks down at his vest and realizes it got freaking slashed due to. And he's like, I'm gonna have to get this repaired. He's like holding his face. This is expensive too.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, when you sign your contracts, she actually pulls out the contract that she had submitted to Saphira. You see it like glow a little bit, and then the contract, disappears. Okay, Saphira now knows that you completed the job. You're good. Thank goodness. I don't know what to say.
It's no problem. We've done the best we could.
Oh, you absolutely did.
Well, glad to be of service. Glad to get you some money. I'm gonna go find my orc friend and get my money.
Of course. If you're ever in Maplewood, please do stop by. I mean, we'll be sure to commemorate you. Oh, by the way, actually, I think I might have told you this earlier, maybe not, but I actually do have a name for the church now. It is the United Reclaimer Clergy. And
Wow.
in honor of all of you who have helped me today.
Wow, that's
Now I wish.
That's
we
a
could get my
compliment.
name.
I mean, it's the least I can do. Surely.
Anything you do is already more than enough.
Of course, we're gonna help so many people. Well, I mean, I hate to just leave, but I wish all of you safe travels wherever you go. Lumos, bless you. And she gives a bow. And she takes a leave. And as she leaves, Bronzor looks over to Navi. I knew you could win! Oh my goodness, you were so awesome out there. Like, awesome. Oh, by the way, your money, okay.
Yes.
So you bet 50 gold. It was 10 to 1, like you said. Here, 500 gold pieces to you, Lady Tanafi.
Thank you. I am going to put
There
in
goes my
such a
money.
good word with my father.
Oh, amazing. Cthulhu would be so proud of you, too.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm kind of in the doghouse with Dad right now, so kind of need that good fortune on my shoulders.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, he's going to be very proud of you when he hears.
Did you bet any extra
Yeah,
money that you might want to share with me?
Make a persuasion.
Oh shit! Yeah. What's my persuasion? I think that's something I might be pushing with. I have a +4 to my persuasion. Let me go roll that. Come on, dice roller. I have all the Dragon Ball Z shit on my side. I don't remember all of
oops.
it. Let me
Hang on.
see.
No, that was the.
Wait, oh.
I know, I got the wrong tab open. There it is.
Okay.
What?
I
53?
rolled, no. I rolled a 9, so +4 would be a
Okay.
13.
So
Sorry.
he says, as a matter of fact, I did bet some more gold in your state. I only bet maybe, I don't have much on me, but I did give myself a 50 extra dollars. I could give you 25 of it.
That would be so nice of you. Oh my god, you don't have to, but I would really appreciate it.
Oh, it's the least I can do. I mean, donate it to the Cthulhu line.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, Lady Tanafi.
I'm gonna just brush my hand on his arm and be like, next time in town, we should get together.
Oh, definitely. We can have so much to talk about. In fact, I'm going to be heading for Burma here in about a week or two. If you're ever there, please, do stop by.
I'll have to see if my tattoo lets me go out.
Oh,
of town.
Burma's on the
That's
opposite end of Aiden. It's not that far. I mean, you will have to make your way around.
Perfect. Well, if we get a bounty that way and I'm in town, then maybe and whatnot. But we'll see.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be looking forward to it.
Cool. Just pick up a few jobs, make some money, and we'll hang out.
Oh, believe me, I'm a mercenary. I'll definitely end up getting some gold along the way.
Perfect.
All right. Perfect. Well, I have to be going, Lady Tanafi. I hope you have a fantastic day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right.
Hey, my money. Fuck.
Oh, yeah,
By the way,
yes.
Bruce gives
Excuse me.
like a-
Yes, your money. Sorry. What did you bet?
250.
250? Alright. 250 gold pieces? Well, you got yourselves 2,500, I believe. So here you go.
2,000. Oh.
You bet 250, and it's 10 against 1, so, you know. Put everything on you guys.
Okay.
So there you go. You got yourself 2,500 gold pieces.
Damn, I should have betted.
I mean, everyone was voted against you guys.
It's just gonna be like, look.
Well, I guess we put the odds in our favor.
And then she's like, she just takes that money. She's like,
He's actually gonna look.
Hey
over
Blake,
Ruthie
you want to play a game after we get back?
Hey, Bruce.
eat shit. Eat shit and die. You're not taking my money.
Hey, Bruce.
Well, I never said taking your money. I just thought a friendly game.
He's actually gonna look over to Bruce. He's gonna
Yeah.
say, "Hey, Bruce."
Yeah, I'm gonna trust the
Alright,
man
hang on,
with the-
hang on,
Adam
Adam's
talk.
talking. Yeah.
He's actually gonna look over to Bruce. He's gonna say, "Hey, Bruce."
What?
He's actually gonna toss over a single. He's actually gonna take that. Remember that card that you gave him? He's actually gonna throw it to him. He's gonna say,
God.
Card.
Didn't you already
Did I
give
give him
back
the
the
card?
card? Or he
Is
already
this-
took back the card?
"Oh wait, never mind. Okay, sorry." He's
Yeah,
actually-
the
this
fool's
like-
card. Yeah,
damage?
when we were going up the ladder in the sewers, I took it off him.
Yeah, right.
No longer a fool.
You're right. Sorry. He's actually gonna
God.
he's actually gonna toss over a he's actually gonna toss over, I guess, like probably a single gold piece. He's actually gonna say, "Hey, you know what? You did great out there."
You did great, kiddo. You did great. You,
Bruce just like
you
looks
used
at
fire
it.
on the fire
He
brand.
just like stares at it for like 3 seconds before just picking it up.
You
It's
did
best I
good,
could-
kid.
it's-
You used
it's
fire
it's
on
a great
fire.
point.
Genius.
It's the best I could do.
Well, you know, we could play a flip a coin as he looks back at not Nephew, Blake.
Yeah. And
I
speaking
mean, a
of which,
50-50
Bruce,
chance is a 50-50 chance.
and speaking of coin, Bruce, as you're walking, you
Yeah,
end up
no.
seeing like a very...
I'll take 70 chance.
You see a gold coin next to seats. You pick it up, and it is the head of what appears to be a woman up front, but there's a large slash in the face of it.
Ooh. Oh, ho, ho.
That's not the gold coin I picked up. I picked up the one Adam sent me.
I know, but I'm just letting you know that that's another coin that you see as you're. I imagine all of you are just kind of like walking out of the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
you see
Adam's
this
definitely
lying on the
premature.
floor.
Could I roll a religion check?
Go for it.
Oh, excuse me.
I
Oh,
get a
nice.
+3 to that for some reason.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
Lord,
the
how do I-
Drake is walking with us, right?
Who?
The Drake that I summoned.
Yeah, I mean it's something. It's actually kind of like gone back to being a
The Drake-
tattoo now.
The Drake is like,
I got an 11.
11. You know that this is a gold coin of a goddess, but you don't know what goddess.
He looks at it. Can you look on the other side of the coin, or is it just two sides? Is it a one-sided?
You look on the other side, you can see that the other side is kind of like marked kind of like a 7, only just a little bit more curved. Like it's as if someone just scratched in this 7 on the back of it, desecrating the back of what appears to be like shamrocks.
He shrugs and flips it to the nearby trash can and moves on.
All right. Boom. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, he touched the magic coin. I don't even know if it was magic, though.
I'll let you know
Touched
after the
coin.
session.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right.
But man,
I know it's very.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's a very quiet walk as you're leaving the arena. The sun is beating down at all of you as people are still clapping, cheering you on.
We're
you know,
all
just-
tired. We're all kind of beat up.
Well, I'm
And
literally tired.
yeah, that's where we're going to end the session. So,
I mean, I was pretty much feeling it at this point. Like he's like,
Oh.
all right.
I will say when he does get back, he's gonna have a taco commit.
That would probably be a good idea. You know, get some rest, get some, relaxing done. You've earned it.
We beat God. Of course we earned it.
there is only one last thing that Adam has to do though.
Which is,
River, he did it. He did ask if someone she could keep an eye out for Emerald.
yes, yeah. The priestess. Yes, that same priestess. You do see her just kind of like walking along the city. It looks like she's trying to head out of Galore currently.
Hey, did you manage to see her?
I'm afraid not. I haven't seen anyone like that. No.
I see. Thank you, though.
Of
for at
course.
least trying.
Of course. Lumos protect you. And she leaves. Like I said, this is where we're going to end the session.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, good job, everyone.
Thank you.
You did more damage to him than I thought.
So, do we level up
So
yet?
what was our
Yes.
chances of winning, Key?
Hang on.
From a DM's perspective.
Well, his max health was 75. So, assuming that he got most of his attacks in, you weren't going to win. However, if you got lucky, then yeah, you probably could have beat him, like legitimately. I mean, it's just the survival thing. That was the point of this battle. Not to defeat him, but to survive.
Just long enough.
Pretty much. Until he was satisfied with the combat. And to answer your question, Jade, everyone's level 4 now.
Yay! Yay! We're leveling up right now, bitches! Pulled out my
Yes.
sheet. We're leveling it up. Yeah. Go.
Yeah, we're all going to have to get together
Level
to
up.
talk about character sheets and like the level ups, what you chose, what you didn't, and then
I
Yep.
can select one or two ability. Ooh, I gotta figure this
So-
one out.
yeah,
So we can either choose a feat or a.
ability score improvement. Yes.
Okay.
So keep it in mind as we progress through the weeks. As for everyone at home, thank you all for listening in. I hope you have a fantastic night. I will be uploading the prior episodes to YouTube throughout the next week or so. Sorry that the other episodes haven't been pulled up. It's just been with the whole OGL stuff. I just didn't want to risk it, but now that that's done, I have no problem uploading it as it's intended to catch you guys up on what happened before. I think you're going to like it. But for now, hope all you fantastic people stay classy, stay beautiful, but most importantly, treat your friends right, but treat your friends always good.
Watch the new episode
And
of Dot Hat.
don't fight
Yes.
people. Don't fight dragonborns that are red.
Yes, and if you haven't, check out Dot Hack GU Abridged, the show that
Don't use
I voice.
fire on the fire dragon.
Yes, exactly. I hope you all have a fantastic night, people. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.